caramel dancing. Ooh, oh,
Should we tell Alex that that's the plan for the early Saturday games?
We're live, you know.
Oh, are we?
You know, I survived all 7 ads to be here. Hey! Well, I mean, we just started, babe, so... There's wife in chat. Yay.
Yay, mom's here.
Mom's here. Tell Mrs. Wife. The opening. Sub-spam.
Immediately.
God.
God damn it, Taika.
He's beating you to all of it. You know what that means, though, Sentient? That just means that you get to drop like the big random ones at some point, you know? Because that's how that works, right?
I don't know why my mouth isn't moving. What is going on?
You don't know why your mouth isn't moving?
Yeah, my mouth isn't moving.
Oh! I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Good, Mom. It does not make me feel very good.
It took me a second to like... to figure out what you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking ventriloquist over here.
Yeah. Motherfucking puppet.
Can you hear the Baldur's Gate 3 in the background? Yes or no?
No.
I did for a second when you were talking.
Okay, my husband's playing it, and I just wanted to make sure that we're not going to be sitting here in total silence, and then all of a sudden, oh, is going to happen.
I've never... But what if I'm actually broke? Oh, Alec.
Alec, I know you're actually broke. We all know that you're actually broke. Don't worry, we'll catch you when you inevitably fall.
She comes to the games anyway. It's like...
So we're missing 1?
Well, we're missing 2, actually. But, I mean, same as one of the people who was missing last week. So, I mean, effectively, as far as you guys are concerned, we're only missing 1 because you haven't met the other guy yet. Yeah. Psycho can be your sugar daddy.
No, thank you.
Like...
I'm good with that.
You don't want to be our funny compatriot.
Well,
you know what? Yeah, because like Alberia's already got a sugar mommy. That'd be making it too good if Alec had a sugar daddy too.
Make it rain. Hey, Brightus, where have you gone? You've like disappeared off the side of the screen.
She's just looking.
Fixed.
She's over there looking respectfully.
Looking very respectfully.
That Loheim's Loheim. I don't.
Loheim.
What does that mean?
Mike isn't connecting.
You don't want to be my father that gives me free money in exchange for me doing nothing. Irresponsible money spent.
Mom, we're paying him.
Literally, audio isn't working for audio like input and stuff, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Your audio is not working for your model?
It literally won't let me switch from don't use.
You could try restarting the program itself.
Nah, fuck that. Start biting shit.
What?
Yeah, just start biting shit.
I mean, she looks like she could bite shit.
Yeah.
She's got those chompers.
Exactly.
So
big teethers.
Big teethers. Oh yes. Well, welcome back to a thing. You can bite. Very good demise. Go and bite. Go and bite your Orcat. Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah. Chaos.
Yes.
You can kick. You try, babe. Yes, you do.
Let's see.
He's too far. You can't bite. Oh my god. Virtual motherfucking apples.
That was so funny. I tabbed back over to Twitch.
Big goat woman.
It was like Ritus literally slid into view from off screen.
Yeah. You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do is I need to set up one for these streams where you can throw things at Ritus as well.
Oh man,
I could do that.
Get thrown at me so much.
I could do that.
Funny.
Have a thing.
You know what?
Like,
you know what I think?
Spams.
Like,
yep.
What's it called again? VTuber Studio or whatever.
That is a program that some people use.
Okay. What's going on here?
I don't remember the one that you guys use.
VTube Studio is for 2D models.
Isn't there like Vroid or something?
Vroid is a way to make 3D models. Imagine having disposable income. One man's disposable income is another man's food on the table for his children.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, babe. Why would you start things off like this? Like, do you want me to suffer? Like, oh my gosh. So anyways, I guess this is how we're going to start things off strong, is in honor of June month. What the fuck?
Happy Pride.
My wife over here, in honor of June month, redeems my Valley Girl voice, and you motherfucker over here with Catmaid. Holy shit. Why? Why? You know what? I looked back, lesbian Valley Girl, I dream of you. Oh my god. You don't want to dream of me, bitch.
Valley Girl, I dream of you.
I'm not the...
I dream of Janan.
Oh my god, Alec. I mean, you'd love Rytess over here. She's like the Australian Alaskan Valley Girl. Australian Valley Girl. Alaskan Valley Girl. No, the Australian Valley Girls are friend Lana.
I hear a certain Lana just screaming like, it's not a fucking Australian accent.
Lana of June. Oh my gosh.
Lana June.
Your lesbian Valley Girl Alaskan is up north there doing art for our stream.
I'm doing art.
She's doing art. Oh my gosh. You know what? There we go. Oh, that's
so great out.
Oh, I've forgotten, but that's right. I think we determined like last time, right, Tass? If I get a voice redeem, you got to try it too.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. You go, girl.
Oh no.
I'll do it. You're Valley Girl.
Valley
It's your
Girls.
fault. You're the one who did that.
Double Valley. Oh my god.
Yeah, double.
There's another lesbian Valley Girl Alaska.
There's another lesbian Valley Girl Alaska.
Hey, look, it's a first time chatter in the wild. That's wild.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
That's my. She's my other DM.
Oh.
She's the one that I'm unfaithful to you with.
Oh yeah, that one.
Wow.
Right. You told me.
Like that's...
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
God.
Yeah, he's over here cheating on his dungeon daddy. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Don't say this.
Dungeon maid male wife.
Now I practice self-control and put my phone away in the kitchen so I can do some sewing. Bye, losers. There goes my wife. Everybody say goodbye.
That's crazy. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Gilly Pop.
Oh my god. All right. Wild. Okay. So let's get started before we start losing people because we're fucking boring, right?
Oh my god, we're so boring. Stop being so boring,
We're
Silas.
so fucking boring. Like, oh my god.
You're so boring, Silas. Stop it.
When did
Like,
Twitch
Because
subs
you're on
go
mobile,
up?
Alex.
Where's your crackhead energy?
My crackhead energy? I'm... God, like...
That's his default energy.
I don't even want to... I don't know what I want to say to that. That $2 is going to break me.
Where is that? You're breaking all the girly pop's hearts over here. You're like not being crazy enough.
Girly pops.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
I'm so sorry, Girly Pop. Oh my gosh. Poor, like, Loheim over here is also a Valley Girl. Meanwhile, Leonidas is just, like, smashing his face into his desk, like, someone save me, motherfucker. Ah! Motherfucker! Well,
God,
there we
so
go
crazy.
with, like,
Oh
gifty
my
subs.
God, you're such a crackhead
Oh my
right
gosh,
now.
chat. Look at that. Look at the gifties.
Oh my gosh, my stomach's working.
I really need to figure out hand tracking so that I can,
I'm a
like,
stalker.
do proper hand movements with this because, like, Slay Queen. All right.
Like slay. I would
I
like
limped
lag
my
so
wrist
hard
with my
because
cat.
like, my hand movements would be like too powerful even for June.
Your hand move.
When you say your hand movement,
I mean, we know which way you
Poison.
swing, so I don't think I need to know any further.
I swing both
you doing
ways
with
like a
those hand
baseball
movements?
bat.
You know what? I'm gonna swing this baseball bat right into your fucking head. Here we go. So,
I'm frail, not like a
Oh,
flower vase,
June.
but like a
Oh my
bomb.
god.
like a
You're gonna like go to jail. You're crazy.
gonna go to jail. Hate crime.
Aw, hate crime over
Alec,
here on
Alex, how could it be a
June.
hate crime if I loved doing it?
You know, it's
my
kind of
God.
difficult to laugh in this
funny.
voice. Oh my god.
I
That's so
think
fucking
he
funny.
kind of represents the same marginalized group of people.
I swing
Why
both
are you
ways violently with a
thinking?
baseball bat.
My character looks like it's in fucking pain right now from doing this fucking voice.
You always look like you're in fucking pain, right?
I was gonna say, right?
I am always in fucking pain.
Just
I was gonna say you
killing
are in
people.
pain. Don't worry.
I'm always in
We'll
pain.
Apple attack, hey dance macabre. Okay. So,
Oh my
let's get
God.
fucking started here, because we're here to play a game. Though I am gonna preface this
Yeah.
with, really funnily, like, I did a quick edit down, like, of chopping off the beginning and the ending, a little bit of, like, last session's thing to re-upload that onto the channel. And, like, I did manage to throw in, like, it starts off with, and then my husband hit me. And then beep.
Oh, that's amazing.
So like it literally begins, the video begins with, so then my husband hit me. And then it goes, you know, bars and tone, beep, and then it starts off with the description of the game.
My husband hit.
It's not spousal
It's a
abuse.
great
It's
trigger.
percussive maintenance. It's very different.
I'm gonna give you some
Oh my
concussive
God.
maintenance on your ass.
Percussive maintenance.
All right, I'm a hate crime to humanity. Okay, so enough percussive maintenance on your ass. We're gonna get fucking started. So last time,
Get percussive maintenance.
oh my gosh,
I'm not here.
I bet you'd
I'm
love
not
some
even here.
percussive
Loheim's not even here. He's
maintenance.
taking enough. I'm gonna go step outside.
Loheim's there. He's totally there. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen to him, but how about some percussive maintenance on Loheim? Oh my god. Right. Anyways, where were we? Right.
Oh no.
Right,
We're doing a
right.
fucking
Oh, wow.
game.
You need to be drunk for this? Oh my gosh. You don't even know. We haven't even started. Never drank a drop in my fucking life. Here we
How
go.
much longer we have to do this Valley Girl voice? Oh my god.
Oh. God, how far? We're 15 minutes in and we haven't done anything yet. I mean, like, we're pretty
Oh
on
my
track.
god.
Also, I want to join
Like
Hype
every
Train.
game of yours ever.
Not every
Better than that
game,
one-
just...
That one came on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that one gets started right the fuck away. Yeah, that one's...
Oh my god! I
pretty
stepped
intense.
outside for a cigarette, and there's a tiny little field mouse. I will be right.
Oh my god, he found a mouse.
Demise over here
Right
telling you to
there.
fucking focus, Leonidas. For fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Not
guys. You know what? I might just
focusing.
run
Get
out
your
the
head in the
timer, like the
fucking
Valley
game.
Girl timer. But
Please,
field mouse.
I'm
a
suffering
field
right
mouse.
now. Like, oh my god.
Suffering. Hashtag suffering.
Gag me with a fucking spoon.
Hashtag gag me.
Good
Hashtag
night.
suffering. Wait a minute.
Hashtag gag me. Oh my god.
Let's
Like, oh my
fucking
God, I
not.
can't
Oh my god,
even.
you can't even. All right, so last time the party had a rather interesting adventure. They had been marched ahead of the warband as new recruits, and I put that into like heavy quotation marks. Fuck you, Chad. We're playing. Oh my gosh,
my
Demise, you're
God. Look at
distracting
Apple.
us right now. Like, for
Look at
fuck's
Apple.
sake.
Crazy.
Fuck's sake. Anyways,
Crackhead behavior.
crackhead behavior. Smoking it off the line of my ass. All right then.
Derailed so
So, yes, last time marched ahead of the warband was the party, and you know, they just kind of got to discuss things with each other just a little bit, learned a little bit about each other, not very much, just kind of getting just a general sense of each other in this little entourage heading forward. And then they came across an encampment. A horn was blown, and the party was more or less thrust. It was more or less like thrust forward
God.
into the enemy
That's
camp.
crazy.
It was really crazy. And so like,
Happened.
there we go.
Even.
Finally, there, back to fucking normal. And so anyway, they were thrust
Oh my
forward
God.
into the enemy camp. Keep thrusting, I guess. It's like from Finding Nemo. Just keep thrusting, just keep thrusting, just keep thrusting, thrusting.
Team for started.
What do? You thrust? So, anyways, as they were thrust into the enemy encampment, thrusts, aye, violence was had. A great deal of violence it was. The party was pitted against 4 assailants, well, defenders really, a number of individuals with bow and spear and sword, and club as well, I believe, and they got into some very violent altercations. A number of our companions got injured in the combat, but they managed to slay or disable each of their opponents. Now, as they were retreating from that general area, Loheim, the elven academic and resident not-so-pretty boy, he had discovered, well, kind of thought to himself, hey, I think I know which way is going to be the most fortuitous for avoiding more of this unfortuitous conflict. And so, Loheim made a bit of a plan of escape, at least from the immediate area, so that the party could avoid some more fighting. And as they were trying to withdraw, he pulled upon the weave upon magic itself and the elemental powers of fire, and he knocked himself the fuck out, the bloody idiot. Taking 5 fucking points of burn and just getting toasted, roasted, and getting knocked the fuck out. It's going to take him a while to recover all of that. With that happening, a little bit of magic did go on and basically made the fires go a bit more out of control. And at this point, where we resume, the party is pulled away from this area. I'm trying to recall, which of you picked up good old Loheim? I think that might have been Leonidas, was it?
Could have been Leonidas.
Yes,
Leonidas.
I did.
Yes.
I hoisted him up.
Yes. You hoisted the twink and got him into the
The
air
twink.
and got out of the area. Aye. Not to be confused with the twonk like Link. The Lunk.
He did me a solid. I returned the favor.
As long as he's not dropping you a solid while you're carrying him around. Disgusting. Disgusting. Just love a
Disgusting.
good twink. You should
What
know, Demise, aye. What?
This 20 buddy as fucks took a shite. Fucking one he is.
I just had a
Disgusting.
terrible thought. I just had a terrible thought.
You fucking hope
I
not.
had a terrible thought about your girlfriend, Leonidas.
Oh, please share on stream live.
So,
In front of 11 users.
so so I've seen it before that Demise here likes to go by gender fluid. So that means some days you got yourself, you know, your pretty little, you know, Southern Belle a fairy girl, and other days you got yourself a twink.
Both work for me.
It's a horrible thought. I'm so sorry to Demise, but at the same time I'm not.
I am-
Shut the fuck up.
It's Pride Month, so I think it's okay to say
Oh my
that
god, it's Texas Twinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Fucking toy. I don't know what kind of accent I've just changed over to, but I'm pretty sure this isn't Scottish anymore.
Texas Tinkerbell.
I'm pretty sure this isn't Scottish anymore. I think I sound a little bit more like a male Lana.
No, you're definitely closer to like a roadman.
Rodman. Don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so where do we pick back up? There's fire. Out of control fire and flames. Feel free to draw a new fire if you like. Super Australian stereotype.
Fire.
Oh, aye. Aye. And
Australia.
Leonidas, you're currently carrying the rather light Loheim through this area. Ficaris and Kalea. Did I get that right?
Hurry up.
Kalia! Got it wrong.
But to draw again, I'm gonna make a
Ficarus and-
fucking counter. Hold on, let me make
you
a
might
fucking
have to.
counter. How many times you fucking get my fucking name wrong?
Kalaya.
It's alright. He never gets my name correct either.
Wait.
You little
Ficarus! Ficarus! Oh, Fallen. Why is it going Ficarus? Ficarus.
Okay,
Anyways,
I have no idea.
in the chaos and the
I'm
fire.
gonna give you a +5, so you have a 6 right now.
Alright. What?
From last week.
+5.
Fucking idiot.
You fucking
'Cause
idiot.
You
You'll
got
get
it
it right
wrong
eventually.
multiple times
Thank
last
you, Vinci.
time.
Thank you, Vinci. I'll get it right eventually. Someday. But perhaps
You'll
maybe
get
not
it right.
today.
Hello, Vinci.
Vinci.
I think if you guys keep it up, Scotland's gonna blow us off the internet.
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Finally, that's done. So, Kalia mispronunciation counter 1. Wait. Kalia?
6.
Kalia? Whoa, fuck,
Wait,
what was it?
Okay. Now it's gonna be fucking 8.
I like how she's persisted with the Scottish accent even when I'm done. Oh my god. Anyway, in the fire and the chaos, Horik, after patching people up and spending a few minutes doing that, with the chaos and the fire, there's like a flare of flame nearby, and you guys have to dart out of the way, separating you from Horik because he's not here today. You'll find him again some point. Oh my god, Allie? Alright. Woo! You don't have to be not finishing sentences today. Anyways, welcome back. Loheim is currently unconscious. You're not really sure for how long, but Loheim, you'll be unconscious for about another 25 minutes, because that's about how much more time is left before you are at 4 points of burn, and therefore conscious but disabled. The embodiment of Scotland is a bear and not the animal kind. What? Oh.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Very, that's a thing. Okay. God, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. That's how this refrain goes. Come on, everybody, sing. God.
God, do we have time to do a little momentary retroactive here? As Loheim falls out, he just goes, oops, and class is like spectators.
Yes, that did happen. Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, in this moment of respite and combat, screaming, fire around, the group of you have found yourselves a little bit separated and needing to do something about, hey, you're carting around one unconscious motherfucker. Some of you are a little bit injured, but actually, only one of you is injured with any amount of lethal damage, and that's Leonidas.
Yes!
Fiacris and Kay.
Well, I'm counting that.
What's her fucking name?
Kalia, it's
Kalia.
literally
Kalia.
the same letter.
Kalia. Kalia. Okay. I need like one of those pronunciation guides for Cal. You know, I'm gonna get Katie to make me like one of those IPAs for your name. I'm going to attach it somewhere so that I can just look at the IPA for it. I'll probably still get it wrong, but you know, Kalia. Kalia about to throw
You
hands.
actually might just get it wrong. Kalia about to use her sword against you.
With her
You
chance
saw how well
dice.
she went with the chance dice.
Chance dice. You know how to pronounce shit?
Chance dice,
I keep getting Kalia wrong because I keep thinking like, oh, she did something special for it. And it's like Kalea, but no, it's Kalia. Kalia. Yeah, bonk. You know what? Go bonk yourself, Demise. God. Anyways, so in all the chaos and everything. Fiacris, Leonidas, and Kalia. What are you guys doing in this initial moment with Loheim? You're just dumping him somewhere and just leaving him to fate? You're trying to get him out of the area? Are you going to run along and see about getting into other conflicts and attacking any other people? Like, there's still chaos and fighting going around, but for the moment, you're kind of a little bit separate, and you're not sure how things are going to be going.
I owe him one, so I'm not just gonna leave him to the wolves.
Would like to just leave him, but I feel like he'd be actually dangerous if he got corpse fungus.
Corpse fungus, yes.
Fiacris is gonna look for like where there's less fighting. Try to usher the group in that direction.
Sure. I almost tried to open your character sheet through your token and roll 20, which definitely does not work because there's no such thing there.
That does not work.
That does not work. Corpse fungus. Yes. That's a thing. Demise that
very much
the
not
party
very subtle dig.
probably does not want to encounter. Okay, Fiacris. Looking around in this area, that's going to be a I don't think you have any particular ability and any particular skill that would help here. So it would be warfare.
Keen sense.
Keen sense? Well, that's perception ratings for sight. This would be, well, you know, we'll go with it. Yeah, go ahead and make, this will be an intelligence, so this will be a 6 dice test, so with an average of 3. So are you rolling or are you taking the average?
I'm going to roll.
Okay, go ahead and roll 6 dice.
So is it just perception?
Effectively.
Okay, perception.
2 successes.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. You see an area that you think is going to be like your best bet, maybe. And you come to another area, the group of you carrying Loheim. What's that? What did you just say? Alia? What? Where'd she go?
Can't hear anything. What the fuck's going on?
You can't. Ow! You can't hear anything?
Kalia's a real light.
Yeah.
Kalia is a real light. Oh, I'm getting things thrown at me. It looks like she's confused and can't hear anything anymore. That's not good. Rightas, can you hear us? Rightas.
I did a bit of a fucky wucky. I changed my input some.
Did you fix it? Oh my god. Our artist, ladies and gentlemen, is having some trouble. Antho! Oh, holy shit. Been a while. Uh-oh. Oh no! We lost her for a second. Hello? Hello? Oh god.
What the fuck? I can only hear through the stream right now. Why can't I hear in Discord?
She's fucked up her Discord somehow. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Let me see here. She probably got her output devices messed up. Right click your headphone item in Discord. Check settings.
I fixed it.
Hey, you did it. Are you back? Are you back? Right, Tess? Hello?
Oh my god. Hold on.
Oh my god. I can't even with you. Kalia. God damn it. Oh no and yay. Well, for the rest of you, while she's over there struggling, Fiacris, you see an area that you think, okay, this will be fine. And the group of you stumble into, you can't odd either, you illiterate bustard man. I don't even know what Demise is saying. But yeah, you get into this next area, and you can see Fiacris as you and your group come running around the corner. There are a pair of other people. It looks like they've just finished running through another of the new recruits that were in your war band. The two of them look like, one of them looks a little bit bloodied. The other one looks kind of scared. A man and a woman. The man's a bit bloody. The woman looks scared, and looks like they just speared one of the other recruits that was kind of with you guys in that front line. Like a middle-aged man who kind of had the look of almost like the look of a like the look of a baker or something. You don't know why in your head he made you think of a baker, but he did. He's dead now, though. Anyways, that is when they turn and they look at you guys, and you find yourselves being threatened by two more individuals. And there's going to be another roll of initiative. Or you can take average. Loheim, you're currently unconscious.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Ha ha ha!
This is going to be great. A mimir. Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. Right, Tess? Can you hear us yet? I'm gonna take that as a no. She's still having trouble. This woman is struggling. She's struggling. My wife. I heard. Oh my goodness. You did her accent? Mimir. Oh, you mean, the fuck's her name?
Dark Glimmer.
Lily in the Fields, dang it.
Dark Glimmer was more like this. A lilies of the fields. Right, yes. Yes. I need to get, I bet Marsyka could voice her, because Marsyka has accidentally heard before, which was fucking hilarious. We're just in the game, and you just hear like this, like, what? Marsyka? What? Did you just purr? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, that was an accident. What do you mean that was an accident?
That's all.
It was great. Anyway, so initiative for the party. You guys can either take the average, or you can roll the dice for initiative. Who remembers how to do that?
Already rolled.
You did?
Likewise.
I think we all did except for
Oh, wait. Yep. No. Kalea hasn't rolled. Yes. Because I think she's struggling right now. Apparently. It looks like she's talking to herself. Yeah, it looks like she's talking to herself.
Is this usual behavior?
For Ritus? No, I think she's having trouble with something. Anyway, Fiacris, there we go. Leonidas, you got a 3. We don't know what Kalia has gotten yet, because she is having the time of her life. As for these other individuals, let me pull up their sheets here. Boopy doopy doo. Oh, she's sending me a message. My mics don't work? Yeah, we don't hear you. D sheets. Did that command not work, Sentient, or did it work?
Perhaps hard reset your
It did
machine.
not.
Where's it? DE sheet? Why is that not working? Well, that's a thing that I need to look into. Stream. No elements. D sheet. Yes, I'll keep doing the command. That's not gonna work. That's great, guys. Yes, thank you. I understand. It's not working. Yes, great. Yes, thank you, Psych. Motherfucker. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Chat commands. Why? Enabled? Wait a minute. Custom commands. DESHEETS. Yeah, that's... Why is that not working? Thank you, Alec, for your timely assistance and help.
I love
in these matters.
Fun.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I don't know why that one doesn't work, but yeah. Oh, you know what I wonder? I wonder if, is the chatbot stream elements chat commands not working? The streets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Connected the bot to your channel. What? What the fuck? Okay. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah. Geez, this is really cool. Okay, what is... I can hear you. She can hear us. Okay. Check your mic settings in Discord. I don't know why I'm telling her this in chat when she can literally hear me. Yeah, check your mic settings in Discord. Right click on the little microphone button that looks like mute and make sure your input device is set to your right one. If that doesn't work, you can try Control R on Discord, which will refresh Discord. If that doesn't work, oh, she's just refreshed Discord, so maybe that'll. If that doesn't work, stand by for these messages. Stand by for these mixed messages. Hello? Please tell me you can speak. No.
Oh, she's muted.
She's. Oh yeah, still.
Okay.
Oh.
S.
Oh.
Oh.
I heard a voice.
Finally.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Ritus,
God.
you're back.
There we go.
I'm
Finally.
finally back. Oh my god, that was such a pain in the ass. Discord, you're canceled.
Discord,
you on
you're
Twitter.
canceled. Oh my god.
The inshitification has taken hold faster than expected.
My
Fucking
goodness.
hell, man.
Oh man. Ah,
I'm gonna
there we
cause a
go.
riot.
Hey, I got it. I got it working. I had to grant mod permissions to stream elements. That's why it wasn't working. So D sheets. God fucking damn it! Why did that not want?
It also censored Ritus's
Well, I think that's
Ritus's
because
link.
I think that's because it wasn't modded. There, that one worked. Okay. I'm going to fucking kill something or someone. I swear to God.
Okay, I rolled initiative finally. God.
Yay! Let's see if this one works. DE system. Okay, that works. DE sheets. You know what? I'm gonna try. This is a hilarious thing. We're gonna save a new command, and we're gonna try this. No, that didn't work. The shits. Oh wait, response type wisp. Oh, hey, hold on a second. Everybody who's been trying something in Twitch,
The only whisper
check
I
if you have
is
any whispers.
Lana.
Oh my god, I have multiple whispers from Stream
really?
Elements. I have multiple whispers from Stream Elements. It's whispering.
Oh my god. It's whispering
I
in my
had
ears. I hear voices in my head.
How
They're
many?
all
How
asking
many?
for these sheets.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
I don't
There,
have anything.
there it is. There it is.
Oh my god, so the thing of them asking for my Ko-fi, is it not working too then?
No, that one should work. That one should work.
Okay.
If you go D artist, No, art? Is it D art?
Oh, you made this.
Oh, it is. Who made
Renee
this?
Descartes.
Desart. Desart.
No, I wasn't muted.
More like Lesart, am I right?
So happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone.
I tried. Oh my god. Unfortunately, my whisper inbox has been full of other messages, so it took me forever. Yeah, I have fixed it so it will no longer whisper it to people. Thank you for coming to this scuff. Jesus Christ. And
I didn't get
YouTube.
whispered.
Okay, well, I don't know what's wrong with you. YouTube is happy that you're back, by the way, right, Tess? They're very pleased. They're very pleased as Punch that you have returned to this this scuffed stream. Goddamn. Okay. Now
You might need to describe the scene again because I was focused on other things.
yeah. Yeah. The other things. Okay, so yeah. Basically what has happened is the party's gone somewhere that Fiacris figures is likely going to be safer, and has run afoul of two individuals, a man and a woman, both with spears. As the man looks injured, the woman looks okay, and they have just run through. They've just run through a what do you call him? Just ran through somebody who looks kind of like a baker who was in your group. So in the scene that you are looking at right now, you can see a panicked man and woman, each of them with a spear, and they are turning and looking at the group of you and getting ready to engage, as these look to be defenders ready to attack you people who are unfamiliar to them. These poor sods, it's going to be a 3 versus 2 because Loheim is currently a little snoozy little boy on Leonidas' shoulder. We have rolled for initiative. You want to get run through. Okay, Chili. I'm not going to ask further questions. No further questions, Your Honor. Oh, God.
I'm going back to Texas to kick you in the knees.
And then run him through? Or her through? Them through? I really don't know what Chili is.
Chili identifies as a grill cleaner.
Are you a man or a woman? I am a menace to society. Yes. Run through with what? Something dangerous, emotional, or inappropriate. Fair enough. So, starting things off, at the top of things, Kalea, initiative 4, you are ready as fuck to deal with these two people.
I'm ready for violence.
You are ready for violence, yes. Yeah. What are you going to do with your violence?
I am going to once again hold my move.
Okay.
Or opportunity.
So if they go towards you, you'll take an action. Like if they're threatening you. But otherwise you're like, I ain't gonna be arsed with running at you because that's dumb.
I will not run to someone holding a spear when I have a short sword. What do you think I am? Leonidas.
That's true. Leonidas. Speaking of Leonidas, it's your turn.
Leonidas casts these hands. No, Leonidas decides to defend and hold attack until they're within range.
Okay. You are currently holding a person though, and it would be an action to put him down. Ah!
Can I use him as a weapon?
Technically, yes. Also, technically, you could one-hand it. You know, like do a single punches. But I'd say because you're holding somebody and you don't get two hands, you'd have a penalty. But you could drop him, or you could wield him.
I'm thinking more along the lines of quick chucks.
You could wield him if you aren't worried about damaging him.
You're gonna kill him. He's a twig.
But he's a healthy twig. That's just unconscious.
He's not healthy though.
He's not healthy by any means.
Like if he starts taking damage, like that's bad.
Just a message from Loheim Soul. Please do not use to me as quote twink chucks.
Twin chuck.
Twin chucks.
Are you just standing here until they approach you guys?
Yes, we're taking a defensive
Okay.
stance.
Okay. Well, then they're going to yeah, they're going to do a thing. They are going to do something. As for what they're going to do, well, they're freaked out. I just want to find initiative, most successes. In the case of a tie, the player whose character has the highest initiative rating goes first. Okay. Fiacris, what is your initiative rating?
5.
5. So you'd be 2.5. And then these guys have a rating of 4. Okay, so you go before them. So Fiacris, you go before these other two individuals.
All right. Fiacris is gonna try and just calm them down and try to point at their wounds and saying like he can help them.
Okay. You don't have any kind of you don't have like talk stuff, do you?
I have pantomime.
Which won't really help here. You don't have diplomacy.
I do not.
So, in this case, since you don't have diplomacy, this is going to be using your charisma. So, you are attempting to influence them. If you are trying to influence them, then you need to make a... you roll charisma times 2...
I have 1 charisma.
Yeah. So roll 2 dice. But they are currently, well, they're not sworn enemies, but they are enemies. Their initial attitude is a hostile enemy. So you have a -2 penalty to this, which means you would roll a 0. So unless you're adding chance dice,
I'm gonna do all the chance dice I can.
Oh my god. So okay. That means the difficulty goes up by 5. And... okay. Alright. Roll 10 dice.
Damn.
You don't know what the difficulty... That's definitely a failure. As you start gesturing them, the wounds and everything, like trying to pantomime stuff and influence them in this situation, you can see the one fellow with holding a spear or the woman holding a spear you can see she's freaked out and she was on the verge of fight or flight, and then there's just a steel in her eyes, and she just screams out, "How dare you mock our suffering!" Oh no.
Oh my god.
That was not the intended effect. And she, with the spear, is going to rush you, Fiacris. Now, Kalea, you're pretty close. Make a barbarian character holding a battle axe. Oh, I just noticed the things over there. Psychic character class. It is, in fact, a living weapon. Ah, interesting. Yeah, so they're coming for you, Fiacris. So go ahead and roll your defense, because this person's rolling some offense.
Go ahead and go with average on this one.
Okay, which would be
3.
3. Okay. They also roll a 3, so evens out. Like the blow kind of connects, but just in a way that doesn't actually really hurt. They kind of get it snagged on your clothes a bit. You don't feel like you kind of feel the point of the makeshift spear that she has here, but it doesn't actually penetrate your skin. It's just like, I was close. The other man just he goes rushing at Kalea. Now Kalea, your held action is well, it would trigger. Now, fortunately, this guy is using a short spear, which means he has to get up really close to you to do this. So, you can roll your sword, which I think for you is like what was it, a 1 or a 2 or something?
I don't have it. I have to use chance dice.
Okay. You want a chance dice?
Yeah.
Take a chance.
5 chance dice, so that's 6, right?
Yeah, so 5 chance dice, which will bring it to 6, which will be increasing the difficulty, so they're going to get some extra defense on this.
I got a 5.
All right, and they're getting a little bit of extra defense. They need to roll. Okay, you deal 1 point of damage to them as their defense manages to block most of it, but then they come in swinging with their spear. Go ahead and roll your own defense or take average, whichever you prefer.
4. Might as well just roll.
Okay.
Can I do chance dice for defense or no?
Technically, yes, but keep in mind that chance dice increase the difficulty of what you're rolling against, so that they would basically make it that, you're taking more damage if you fail.
You've been increasing it by 1, chance dice?
Yeah, well, every 2 dice increases it by 1.
Okay.
So
I'll just do 4. I'll just do my normal.
okay. So 2.
Oh, I just got my average.
Yeah, you did get your average. They got 5 on the attack, so you take 3 points of lethal damage.
Okay.
Damn.
So go ahead and add 3 lethal.
Fucking
there.
hell.
Yeah. Although you do have a bunch of style points if you wanted to spend any of that to reduce it, because 2 style points reduce it by 1. Also, don't forget that you can add style dice to defense and offense rolls at a 1-to-1. But yeah.
I might just used 2 style points to reduce the lethal damage.
Okay, so you're just gonna take 1 lethal, or sorry, 2 lethal, 2 lethal.
2, yeah.
Instead of 3. All right, 2 lethal damage taken. Don't use the twink as a weapon. Like, YouTube's funny. Oh man. Okay, so that's them. Kalia, you've gotten injured. Ow.
I am going to do my own.
Your own stab.
No, I'm going to speak to them.
Okay.
I'm going to do a Can I actually do a fortune teller?
This would be diplomacy.
It doesn't mean that I don't have diplomacy.
Yeah. Like, because you're trying to, using your fortune teller stuff, you'd probably have to be doing that outside of combat in a more extended situation. Whereas in here, you're trying to influence these people, and you're already actively fighting them, which means you have a -2, 2 less points for, whatever you're doing.
My linguistics doesn't count.
No, linguistics is for understanding language. Diplomacy is for, influencing people.
Oh, wait, I actually have a rating of 4.
You do have a rating of 4.
I actually do have diplomacy.
Yeah, so it would drop it down. It would drop it down to 2. Now, because you're a rover, you could expend style points in a way of because you're exotic. You get 1 extra die whenever you spend style points on charisma-based rolls above and beyond the extras you would normally receive. So if you spent 1 style, you get 2
style
points. Okay. So you get 2 extra dice for this, which means it just goes back up to 4. So now you're rolling against their willpower. You don't know what their willpower is, but you're trying to roll against their willpower to, influence them here.
You can give style points too, right?
You can. You can give 1 style point if there's something that would make sense for you to do.
Yeah, I would like to give 1 style point and just continue trying to mime, trying to help them with their wounds and stuff.
Okay. Then
That's 5.
yeah. So
Dice.
Kalia, yeah. So you got to 4 because of your dice, and then 1 more from Fiacris. So go ahead and move your move the selection
four.
off the style points in your character sheet.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4.
Okay, with a 4, you can see kind of a slight shift on their faces. You don't know if it's successful or not, and you won't know if it's successful or not until their turn. But you have said your piece, and what would you say? What would you say in this situation?
Be like, look, we're both tired. We both are not in our best shapes. Must we have to fight at this point?
And then Fiacris is
At this point, we're both victims of war.
Fiacris over here, like gesturing at bandages and such. Sending you to Olog.
If we all put down our weapons, we can just sit down and we can talk.
All right, Leonidas. Kalia is trying to get chatty. You are holding somebody, and Fiacris has been stabbed at, and she's been stabbed. What are you doing?
I am defending with my life.
Okay, so you're just standing there, just in case anybody approaches, and you are getting ready to throw hands.
Anybody approach gets hands.
Okay. You do know you can take your full turn now, like you're no longer limited, because you're at only 4 injuries, not 6. Were you operating under the assumption you were disabled still?
Yes, because of the fucking mortal wounds.
You're only disabled or exhausted when you are at wounds equaling your health.
Okay. More to know, a lot to learn. Well, like, okay, I can do one of the 3 things I can do. Either move, attack, or defend.
Yeah, you can do
defend.
all of them. I was over here just thinking like you were just playing defensively and you were holding an action to smack somebody. But and then I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's not doing that. Maybe he just doesn't know what he can do. Yeah, no, you can act normally.
Okay. I can act normally. Everybody else is trying to attempt to de-escalate the situation.
Yep.
Attempt to join them in de-escalating the situation. What do I need to roll for that?
Well, that would be either diplomacy or double your charisma dice.
Oh shit, I am not a charisma bill. Let's see how this goes.
How many? I guess you don't have diplomacy, so how many charisma dice do you have?
Looking at my sheet right now. Leonidas sheet. Charisma.
1. So you can roll 2.
So the roll thing and 2 ubiquity.
Yeah.
Okay. But
As long as he doesn't botch.
who knows?
Okay, well he didn't succeed, but he didn't botch, so yeah. You know what's great is if you make a roll and you do really bad on it, you can actually make things worse for people. So you only failed by a little bit.
You go like, if I use a style dice, is there anything I can do for this roll?
Well, you don't have any style dice.
I have 1.
It doesn't show you have any.
You said we all got 1 at the end of our session.
Oh, you didn't increment your sheet.
Oh.
Wow.
We got 1 style dice and 3 XP.
These ads brought to you by ads. ads that run for 20 more seconds, apparently. Ads.
Okay, so with 1 style point, is there any way I can alter or
No, you would have had to declare it before you rolled.
damn it. Alright, never mind.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Make it worse, make it worse, make it worse, make it worse. Fiacris, are you doing anything, or are you operating under the same thing of just trying not to shift the status quo?
I am going to go ahead and just continue to try and just de-escalate this by pointing at
okay,
the
so
bandage.
you're actively doing more things here. Okay, go ahead and roll double your charisma.
Which is also 2.
Oh my god. Please don't botch.
Well, it'll be very interesting if I botch it, because I'm gonna do 10 chance dice again.
Well, keep in mind the problem is if you fail by a lot, that can still be just as bad.
Or we could not fail by a lot,
Yeah,
or
you could not
succeed
fail
by a lot.
Yeah. You don't know what the DC of
You
this
must
is.
you must love
But
concealment.
yeah, go ahead and roll 12 because you've got 10 and you've got double your charisma. And your charisma was what? 1?
7.
7. You want to know what the difficulty of this was?
6.
7.
Wow. So succeed?
So it succeeds by the skin of your teeth. Influence succeeds. These two individuals over here, you managed to shift their attitude by 1 step from hostile enemy to unfriendly.
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer.
So they're not going to attack us.
Well, that remains to be seen of exactly what's going to go on here. However, you're summing your Yay, new people. New people. Oh, Jennifer's been around, but now she's got a sub. Yay, subs. Subby wubby. And Dan.
Subby wubby.
Subby wubby. Dan the GM. Yay, it's Dan. Anyways, so the two individuals having just done the stabbings and things, you're trying to de-escalate. The woman kind of glances to the side at the man, and she can see he's breathing pretty heavily. Like he looks like he's pretty badly wounded. She's like, You're here with these raiders. You're attacking.
You think we're here fighting with them willingly? If anything, I would be gouging their eyes out with my own nails, if I could.
Archer, because she doesn't know what to call you, Fiacris. You have you have medicine?
Jack is just
You
gonna
can't
nod.
speak.
Can't speak. Well, okay. And she looks. John, you're really hurt, and it's like we can't trust him. We can't trust him. They just don't want to fight. They just don't want to get killed. I don't know. And she's like eyeing Leonidas, like this big man in the back, like with like nervous of.
I give her my winning smile.
Oh no.
She grimaces.
No. Do not care for him. He has less brain cells than you think.
It's going well, Jennifer.
I'm glad you think that. I look at the rover.
I'm glad you think that. He has less brain cells than you think. I'm glad you think that. What?
Well, the
I
DM
suppose
knows
my
I know.
Loheim has begun drooling on Leonidas, just so that we're all clear.
Yeah.
How long is he going to be out for? Damn.
30 minutes. Well, 25 minutes. Probably closer to 20 minutes now. He's going to be out a little while. The two of them, like you hear more screams, and then he's still breathing heavily and anxious, and she's like, if you're not fighting willingly, what do you mean? Why are you here then? What are you doing?
To retreat is death. To fight is also death. As I point to the large warband circling the fucking pit village.
Yeah.
If we make an inch out of here or try to run away ourselves, we're just as dead as you are.
So you're forced to just attack people, or just yeah. It's fucked up. Fucked up.
Action or inaction, both equals death. Sadly.
Watch your language.
Lena, just go. We just stop talking to them, and they need us. They need us elsewhere. Don't. And she just kind of side eyes him. We're fucked anyways. Can't you see? We already lost. And you can see, like, the warband is definitely gonna win this fight. Like, they outnumber these people.
Quick question: by what we know about this warband,
Mm-hmm.
they tend like to capture people alive.
Yep.
How likely are they to slaughter everybody if these people just surrender?
Oh, very unlikely. Like a lot of the warband, honestly, some of the more experienced ones, they'll carry clubs and stuff. Like they like while they'll use whatever weapon is at hand. Are we both doing art and D&D? We are playing Desolation, which is a tabletop role-playing game, and over here is oh my god, I think YouTube suddenly just caught up in some weird way. And meanwhile, what was it saying?
Desolation.
Yeah, and anyway, but Raitas, she's playing as one of the characters, but she's also drawing. So she's drawing what's going on. I love the art, by the way, of these two individuals.
Thank you.
As Lena and John. You can put their names over their heads, Lena and John.
Okay, I could.
It's like NPCs.
They spell.
It's all Lena, Lina. It's like NPCs in like
Then-
World of Warcraft or something. Their names are over their heads. Lena and John draw like the little level
Exclamation
2.
marks.
Exclamation mark. Yeah. Don't put level 2. Exclamation marks. Oh my god. Beside John, put like the little skull thing, in oh yeah, I can't tell. Like, is this guy out of your level?
Instead of levels, just say how much protein they're worth.
Oh, you know what? That's actually there's a nutrition value on things. Where is that?
On people?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, great.
yeah, people have a nutrition value.
Mhm.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Before we got
So
distracted,
Before?
before,
We were always distracted.
yeah.
We've been distracted this
Let me
entire
see.
hour.
I'm just
I was
looking
gonna-
really quickly for the nutritional value of a goblin is 4, so probably a human would be pretty similar nutritional. But yeah, goblins, orcs have nutritional values of 4, so I would imagine a human would also have a nutritional value of 4. The more you know.
The funny thing is that
Hmm?
humans actually aren't very nutritionally viable in real life.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Better off just
Eat for yourself. I'm super
Yeah.
nutrient dense.
no. With your no. Your
Okay,
diet is
for the-
sushi.
before the distraction, I'm going like, look at the lay of the land, look at the warband behind us, and the
Mhm.
fight's still going on. How likely are they just to, if the resistance surrender, just take
Oh yeah.
them whole?
So like they're probably already capturing people, right? Because this is the thing about the warband. The warband, from what you know, and from grabbing you people, is they're trying to grow their numbers, right? So a raid like this, yes, people will die, and like throwing in, like from what you've seen of this, I mean they threw in the recruits into the meat grinder first. If the recruits get killed or kill people, like whatever, like it happens, right? But then the rest of the warband can sweep in at the people who are softened up and start knocking people out and forcing surrenders and things like that. And you would imagine, yeah, like if anybody surrenders, oh yeah, they might get knocked down, they might get beat up, they might get abused, but they're unlikely to get killed unless they have like an extremely vicious defense. And even then, an extremely vicious defense means, hey, maybe you're just that much dangerous if we throw you into the meat grinder on our side next time. It depends, right? But
So it depends if they're useful.
yeah, like Lena and John here. Like John's been injured. Lena has not. They are using like makeshift spears. They'd be useful.
I tell them this word for word.
And I mean, like, you know, most people can be useful in one way or another.
Even though I don't think... Is there a language barrier between us?
No,
Or are
they've been speaking Scondian.
Okay. Word for word. Yeah. If you continue to resist, you guys will suffer a hell of a lot more. The bandit crew behind us is in this for resources. Even your lives are a valuable resource. I look at our friend. He doesn't have too much fight left in him. It might be wiser to lay down your spears.
His grip kind of tightens on it, and she seems anxious. Kind of looking at this. Now, make another diplomacy check, Leonidas, because you're not very diplomatic. So we're seeing how well does this actually get worded and conveyed.
Is there any way I could do this intelligently and not eloquently?
No.
Damn it! So that would be another 2 dice roll and hope for the best. Where's the fucking game? There it is. Pick we do dice. And enter. You said that's a 2 roll. And let's go.
1.
50-50.
So it doesn't really influence them positively or negatively. She kind of like edging around a little bit. I don't know. Now,
Unfortunately, he is right. If you do not surrender to them, you will be killed. You know why they send the fry first? Soften you up, make you tender, perfect you to send off to the next battle. And unfortunately, with these numbers, as you can see around us, since you have eyes, you're better off surrendering for now until you find yourself a better plan later.
now with you, your average is 2. And that is enough to influence them just with the average. So, with them kind of here, you can see the fight kind of leaves them further, and she just... I guess you're right. Oh, God. John, everything that we worked for here and what's been built, he's like... well, you're still alive, and so am I. I guess that's what we can hope for. And she kind of looks at you, Fiacris, and then just... if you could do anything for him, then... if you can help him, then... I'll surrender to you.
Yeah, Fiacris is gonna go ahead and do first aid on him.
Good choice.
Okay, first aid. All right.
I will do average.
Okay. What's your average for first aid?
5.
Please don't start fucking on-stream NPCs. I beg of you. Demise, what the fuck? Daily dose of phone. Demise is over here. Oh man.
She's having a moment. Forget.
Sorry, what was your average again?
5.
5. Right. No, your average is 2.5.
Oh, average is 2.5. Right.
Your total's 5.
Yeah.
So roll 1 dice to see if your average is 2 or 3 for this check.
It's 3.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, so then you were able to heal 1 lethal to turn it to non-lethal, heal that non-lethal, and heal 1 more lethal to turn it to non-lethal. So he's still injured, but not nearly as much as he was. He's doing a lot. It's a trap. They're a mimic. The spear's a mimic. It goes up your ass. Roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah. The spear's a mimic. The spear's a mimic. It goes up your ass. Oh god. Anyway, so with that, you do patch him up a bit over the next minute, and she just kind of the fight leaves her. She drops her spear. Now with this, you can hear like fight a lot more of it's winding down. Like there's more places where there could be fighting, but now, I mean, the four of you technically, but the three of you practically have captured yourselves to fit individuals. This will actually not look bad for you in the eyes of a warband. You know, all things considered.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Time kind of passes on and the chaos continues. And after a while, Loheim, 1 point of burn goes away and you come to consciousness, disabled, but conscious.
Can I also do first aid on Kalia?
I like how you messed it up too. Kalia. Yeah, you could do first aid on her as well.
I will use a style point and then I'll just do average.
You'll use a what?
Use a style point and just do average.
Okay, so then that'll only be 3 points of healing. She's taken 2 lethal, so she'll end up with 1 non-lethal at the end of you doing that. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay. Kalia,
Some dirt in, she'll be
you
fine.
go from 2 lethal to 1 non-lethal.
1.
But yeah, as that kind of winds down, Loheim, you lose a point of burn. You come to consciousness. Welcome back to the land of the living, Loheim.
Get back to
Oh
the
my
gravity.
God.
Yep, the post-gravity.
I'm just. Oh, good morning.
It's not morning.
Oh no, it's morning with a U, my dear.
It's always morning somewhere.
Namely in a
Just your
war
nose
zone.
at that.
Oh, Loheim. I guess I'll update your burn myself. Bam. There, now you're at 4.
Thank you.
So you're conscious and disabled. Oh, grand.
Oh, just like in real life.
Oh my god, I didn't know this game was gonna be so realistic.
Oh my lord.
Oh, my internet is full on out.
Very good.
I can't interact with Roll20 or the stream, but I have data on my phone, so I'm
Great.
on the call.
God damn, you got disabled in real life too.
Yay! Oh my
Got full burn
I
on your
so hard in my
computer.
life just before my
Thanks, GCI. You guys rock.
GPI. GP.
DCI.
GCI. GP.
Yeah.
He-
Yeah, GCI stands for
News.
Great Contract Idiot.
Great contract, idiot. Amazing. Very good. So, Loheim,
Shut your fucking
you come to
mouth.
consciousness seeing that there's a couple of individuals here that are kind of sat down. There's some discarded spears nearby. They look like, they kind of look like Scondians, former Empire people, rather rough and rugged. Man looks a little bit injured, but not terribly off. Woman looks generally okay, and they look a little bit sullen, uncertain, nervous. And you can see Loheim, the fight seems to be wearing down. Like there's just pockets of resistance in places, or yells as different members of the war band like break into different parts and things. And you can see probably even other groups of recruits you guys notice are being rounded up by the war band. They just haven't quite reached your little pocket, as it were, yet. But I mean, you're still well surrounded. Like you're just in the middle of this burning encampment.
Don't think we're gonna be able to make it out of here.
Oh, really? And what makes you think that? It's said sarcastically.
Oh, well, you see, we're surrounded by enemy combatants that are
Shut up!
technically
It's
not
not.
enemy
It wasn't an
combatants.
actual question, you idiot.
Oh,
I love that.
is that like
so much.
is that a rover thing? I don't know. I only know the language, not the culture.
Is that a rover thing?
I attempt to stand him up.
He can stand.
Oh,
There you go.
I was enjoying my uppies, but thank you. He's gonna like check himself as he gets set down, like 10 fingers, 10 toes, and he sticks his finger in his mouth. I still got most of the teeth, all the teeth I had before I went out. Okay.
You
Could be
haven't
worse.
been castrated.
Yep. Yep. No otherwise maims. I feel a little warm though.
You know, I liked you more when you were unconscious.
You know, not the first time I've heard that.
I liked you more when you were
I'm sure.
unconscious. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh boy. More uppies for Loheim. Yes. Yes, Vinci. More uppies.
Is there
man.
like a stream or a river around us?
You don't see one.
What's their source of
Here's the-
water?
Yeah.
You don't know. That's a great question. You don't know. Now I do need to do something. Check something. Let's see here. Where is my fucking brain? Aha! There it is. Do 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 do. Boop, boop. Very good. You do see something. Like this is something that you notice. There's almost like a shift in the air, and above you watch as clouds begin to form, and it starts to rain. Now there were no clouds really around before, like, or not like this, but it just like it doesn't look natural. The clouds begin forming, and it just begins raining, this heavy rain. The shelters and different places that are on fire just begin steaming, and fire starts going out in places as the area is drenched with this torrential water. Who's good and perceptive?
Alia pulls up the hood of her fur cloak.
I have a 6 in perception.
I have a 7.
Okay,
I don't know,
so let's
my
say
internet's out.
3.5 for your... You have a 7 in perception?
Yeah.
Shirts have a 7 in precipitation.
I don't see...
I'm in precipitation.
Where's your perception? Why do you have... You don't have perception.
I have a
Oh,
7.
wait. Oh,
Secondary attributes.
God, I'm a fucking idiot. That's what I'm... God, I was looking for something else. I don't know what I was thinking of. Yes. Your ability to notice and interpret your surroundings. Right. Okay. I was having a time. Yeah, you got a 7, and also Kalia, you have farsight, so you ignore moderate perception roll penalties for distance.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile,
I have a 6. Interesting.
Fiacris, you've got...
I also have a 7.
Keen sense.
Yeah, you got keen
With
sense
sight.
for sight, so your sight is +4. So I'd say the two of you, thanks to your distance and your sight, notice something in particular. Atop a hill overlooking the area, you can see there's a small group of individuals. They're a little bit further out, obviously, and you don't have very good sight of them, but it's kind of like this hill overlooking the area. It looks like a few of the war band members kind of standing atop the hill, like a small collection of, they appear to be like guards. One of them, though, stands a little bit apart from the others, and you can see there's a glint of metal as they are wearing you can see them wearing armor, a breastplate. And beside them, you see another figure. You would probably make out almost goblinoid features on this secondary figure. as they appear to be making gestures and looking up at the sky. It looks like up on the hill, there are warband members. One of them in the armor, probably the band leader. The other one, some kind of primalist. And it seems that they are dousing the primalist is dousing the fires on this town by summoning the rains. They bless the rains down in Africa. Yeah.
Loheim is sitting there with his mouth wide open.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to get train drops in his mouth.
Oh. I understand. My goodness.
It's all ashy water, though.
It's actually pretty clean as it comes down. The ash was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Talia holds out her water skin to catch some water.
Okay. It would kind of be a little bit difficult to catch it just in there. Like, you'd need maybe a basin or something nearby. How are you good? How good? Jesus Christ.
How? Oh.
Imagine how is touch the sky.
Survival.
You notch the clouds.
Yeah, you probably would be able to find like an open barrel or something to, like, oh yeah, this could start collecting some rainwater. Like, just thinking ahead for
Rain
that.
barrel, right?
Yeah, like a rain barrel. An empty rain barrel that's been, emptied. I was thinking of something and I forgot what it was. Oh, right, I remember. Right. I just need to send a message to Fiacris.
But what did I do?
There you go. Just a thing that I noticed.
Oh.
Yes. So you might need to shift something there. The skulls of your enemies can be used to catch water. Ooh. Sounds so close. Wait, what? What were you close to? D sheets. Damn it. How are you so good at stat? The ash just adds flavor. I don't know what Demise is asking. Demise is asking a question, and I don't know what it was. But yeah. Or I didn't understand the question. Ha 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 ha. Anyway.
Since I can't like see that, am I able to tell like this weather pattern is not what's supposed to be happening right now?
I'd say from your knowledge of like, oh, you were making fun of me. Very good, Demise. I'd say just from your knowledge of natural things, like just from your intelligence. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it would be natural. This was just so sudden. This would be kind of unexpected. But I mean, you are an elf, so maybe it's you.
No, if it was me, it would be acid rain.
Yeah, nature does hate you after all.
Like, sorry guys, I stayed in one spot for too long. Now it's peeing.
Although your perception is okay.
My perception's 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'd say, yeah, Kalia and Fiacris both have particular bonuses to their sight. So that's where they're noticing this. You, because of your high perception, are just noticing like, okay, this doesn't seem very natural to you. So, and there is the thing like, okay, well there could be a primalist on the field. It could be because you're an elf and it's just unfortunate, or, I mean, the world has become rather unnatural in the after. There are still things that can happen after shocks. Like, this could just be something else going on.
Very good.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else you guys doing at the moment before? Like, you can see it looks like groups are being rounded up, and very soon, someone from the war band will be here, where you guys are.
I'm gonna like put a shoulder, put an elbow and lean against Leonidas. Just go, whew. Thank you for carrying me. I imagine it was you. So like the water is definitely not supposed to be happening right now. I don't think. I don't know if that's me or if that's something else. What do you think?
Obviously some sort of magic.
That's what I was figuring, but you know, elf curse, you never know.
With eyes you can see over there's a primalist. She says without looking at him. She's like, she's focused on the water barrel right now.
You know, I'm pretty sure they give us food and water.
Yes, but what they give us is at their mercy. What we take, not so much.
Fair enough, I suppose. I don't know. I don't eat much, so, you know, it doesn't take a lot to keep up this fantastic physique, he says, and he like hits a bicep flex. There's nothing.
Oh my god. Bicep flex. Just devoid of everything.
Yeah. You can actually kind of see the outline of one of his joints a little bit, like
I can do that if I overextend my arm.
That's not surprising. You are a stick.
Yep, I can pop my my elbow out the other way.
Oh.
Dude, none of you guys lift. Jesus.
Lift? No. Also, I have like no meat on these bones. Does Loheim like big strong men? Demise. Oh my god.
Loheim likes books. Loheim is the only character I have that's canonically Eve.
There you go. Is that difficult for you?
No.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Okay.
I may enjoy the company of other people. However, I don't enjoy the company of other people.
He's canonically what?
If he don't... that thing, this isn't fucking. That's not happening.
I love how you guys are all using Suki's emotes over here. It's great. It's like
well, my new associate, maybe next time don't overexert yourself.
Well, to be fair, sometimes breathing is a little bit of an overexertion, but I'll try.
Breathe deeply. We have won the day by surviving. Ha ha.
I suppose, yes. I mean, we're still...
You can't do anything if you're dead. I say loudly enough for our new friends to hear us.
they're still, you know, kind of sullen there as the rest of this place is torn apart. They're not really saying much else. And about now... Whoa, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oop, oop, oop.
Did we lose someone?
No.
Okay. So
Loheim was talking and then he stopped talking because I started saying something.
I'm polite. Also, I was asking my husband about the rat, or the field mouse.
Ah, yes. Your foxu waifu husbando. Very good.
What does the fox say?
Mostly he just curses and throws things at me, but...
Call him your little foxy waifu. See what happens.
I am not calling him that. I don't want to get chased around the house with a stick on stream.
And then we'll have another canonical. And then my husband hit me.
My Silas wants me to call you my foxu waifu.
Husbando.
Husbando.
I can
Okay,
hear
so
chirping in the
Silas has the
background.
Has the cat girl, so he'd be the Katsu waifu.
The Katsu. Oh
Katsu
Lord.
waifu.
Okay. Well, that's horrifying.
Katsu.
The what?
Pork katsu. Tonkatsu?
No,
I-
pork
I-
katsu. Oh yeah, tonkatsu.
I don't know what's being
That's
said.
tonkatsu.
Pork ramen?
Yeah. Yeah, there's not enough fat. You can't get the emulsification into the stock. He's too skinny.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
Sounds like
either.
food. I'm
Picture
hungry.
it didn't
I'm
have.
just vibing.
I'll take pictures of the field mouse if it survives.
If it
Survives
survives.
If
Yeah,
it
it might-
survives.
if it survives.
Oh, this field mouse is also playing Desolation?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Things are winding down.
approaching you guys now. At this point is a group of warbanders. These ones are Ruskins. You can see three. Hello. You go to bed. Okay. Good night. Love you. Ma. You go to bed. Have a good sleep. Bye.
Oh, did I miss Mom? I was drinking pickle juice.
You were making pickle juice. The fuck is wrong with you?
No, I was drinking it.
You're drinking pickle juice. That's even worse. Night, babe.
Look up what Posca is.
I'm not gonna do that.
No,
Fellow
look it up.
fan of the pickle juice.
Yes.
Oh god, I have to drink lemon and ginger tomorrow.
pickle juice.
I don't want to. Demise says
Are you
goodbye.
happy?
Yeah, I know.
My
That's way
wife
too much
has been
flavor for you.
making a like lemon ginger tonic thing because she says it's good for my liver, and I've had to drink it and it's awful. It's awful. She takes like a half of a lemon and then like a bunch of ginger and then some water and drops it all in a blender and just blends the fuck out of it, and then I have to drink it. And it's like, this is awful. It burns going down.
If you remove the pith from the lemon, that will help. But unfortunately, there ain't nothing I could tell you to help with the ginger. Except maybe like add some ginseng and turmeric, because then it'll be good for your heart too.
Oh, he says to add ginseng and turmeric because then it's good for your heart as well. Oh, you're not there yet. Very good. I don't even know what that means, so.
I mean, you could just buy tea.
Yeah, it burns. It's raw fucking ginger. Yeah, it's raw fucking ginger. I know. And fucking lemons. Lemons and ginger. Yeah,
Katie?
I'll turn off the light in a moment. What? Kate?
Katie.
Oh, yeah, Katie's a ginger.
And all of your boys so far have been lemons.
Oh, no, shots fucking fired. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh god. She's not even here and you are lighting that girl on fire. Holy shit.
Mac has not had his cheese for a while, and I'm salty about it.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's harsh, man. It's harsh. Oh, Marsyka, don't worry about it. Just raw dogging gingers. No. Marsyka, Katie is a ginger, meaning she's a redhead. And all of the guys that she has been almost in a relationship with have been lemons or duds. Like, they've been no good. They don't last.
So it's the fun.
So it's like, oh, lemon ginger. We're making fun of Katie. Get it, Marsyka? Yeah. Hi, Demise. I love Marsyka so much. She's just over here like, hi, Demise. Oh, I get it. Oh my god, Marsyka is the personification of innocence.
We need to get Marsyka into a. I wish Marsyka could come to the other streamed game that you have planned, because I think that like her as a person.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Wait, Orca, you understood what I was talking about? That was not expected.
Where do you think my name? Where do you think my name comes from, friend?
Yo, I didn't know other people like dot hack in here. That's crazy.
I have no idea
Orca,
what you're
as
talking
your
about.
sea.
No idea what you guys are talking about now.
I thought it was only me. I didn't
It could
know.
only be you.
It's like meeting a kindred spirit on the other end of a McDonald's.
Hey, Marsyka, the question is, what are you doing on Saturday mornings? Because if you're not busy on Saturday mornings, have we got a game for you?
Oh man. You know what? I would love it if
we need
Psycho
another
was
player.
there.
Yeah, that would be great. Anyways, that's neither here nor there.
He said the thing.
What kind of game? Another streamed game. This one, Dungeons and Dragons.
This one's like a shitpost one. It's very fun.
Hi, Maka.
Very fun ideas.
Game Saturday mornings. Yes, oh my god, I'm advertising other games while we're running a game. But yes, the Saturday morning game will be streamed, and it's going to be a thing of, hey, it's basically like a, what if Dungeons and Dragons was pay to win? Because chat can throw can throw things like gift subs or bits and stuff at the channel to prompt certain things to happen. Yeah, so ran by EA. So that it's like, oh yeah, I want to hey, I want the party to stumble across some good helpful blessings or consumables. Okay, they throw some bits at the party. Or, hey, I really want Sentient's character to suffer a debilitating curse, like the poison condition for the next hour. Okay, you throw some subs over there. I'll have a particular
spending a lot of money on.
Yeah, so Psycho and Sentient are planning to spend money on hampering each other to try and get each other killed for some fucking reason. So play it up. Oh my god, yeah, it's like play it up with the help and hinder thing, the trick or treat. But yeah, basically pay up. But yeah, it's basically like that. The premise of the game being otherworldly beings beyond your understanding have taken a vested interest in an otherwise mundane adventuring party. So basically the canonical world lore explains what is chat. Yeah.
Gods at play.
Gods at play. Spearmint gum. Yeah. But anyway, Marsyka, if you're not busy on Saturday mornings, we could use another player. That one's in the works, though. It has not started yet. We have, I think,
I haven't done my character R yet.
3 of the people in this game are in that game. Or are planned to be in that game. How early?
You said 9, right? Well, 10?
10:45 a.m. Mountain Time. So I don't remember what time zone you are, Marsyka. Anyway, I'm over here. The roast burned. I just noticed what Dance Macabre had to say about the roast burned more than the ginger. How early and how much? Oh my god, if Demise is interested, we'll talk. Hey, Demise, all you gotta do is just talk to your sugar daddy over here, right?
Dude, you're already getting like $100+ for my household. Come on!
What's a few more, right? Silas, pay attention. So poor I can't pay attention. That's why I run D&D games for a living. Oh my god. Anyways,
our handler was coming over.
Dude, Clausen Grand Pickles are the best.
3 orcs are approaching your position. Now, you have not been in the warband very long, but for the time that you have been in the warband, you've been able to tell that the people in charge are the Oruskans. So orcs and goblins. No, your support, you can't afford Adderall, you ADHD riddled man. I don't have ADHD, just 6 children and exhaustion. Oh man, where is something? Yes, I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. I have a funny story about a 4-leaf clover, but that's to be told at a later time, not right this second. Probably tell it a little bit
we're almost
later
done.
on stream. No. Anyway, there we go. Let's change the music up again. So now, as this group of Ruskins comes up here, the orcs, one of them, the biggest one in the group, you don't know any of their names. He just stops and just in a gruff voice, kind of a harsh Scondian. Obviously, he does know your native tongue, and just looks down. What's this? And gives a nod towards you guys and the two, effectively, prisoners.
We've acquired 2 more prisoners for your cause. He says politely.
Looks over the group. There's a little chuckle from his throat. Well, you're not dead. Ha!
I think I caught a cold from the
She says
rain.
under her breath.
What did
Live
she
to
say?
die another day.
What did she say under her breath?
She said clearly.
Clearly. Good. More blood for the war band.
Blood for the blood gods.
Skulls for
Gold
his
for-
throne.
All for the skull throne.
Corn for the cornflakes.
For the
And you picked the right god. Interesting.
Hey,
Yeah, I know Warhammer lore, okay?
Silas, can you roll a d20 for me really quick?
No,
Okay.
because this game doesn't have d20s.
It's not wrong. Okay, fine. Can you roll 5 ubiquity dice for me?
Why?
Why?
Oh my god.
Because that's going to determine how loud what Loheim's about to do is.
3 successes.
3 successes? Okay. Loheim sneezes, and it's one of those full-on dad sneezes, you know, the ones that almost sound like a gun went off. Just.
Those are my sneezes. Yeah, that's what I sound like.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you do. Yeah, one of them just kind of looks at you and then spits at your feet and says something in Eruskin, which I don't think any of you can speak Eruskin.
Ruskin.
Eruskin.
Ruskin, I don't know her.
With my linguistics, can I figure out if he said something particularly insulting?
You know what? What is your linguistics? What's your average?
It's up there. I don't know. My
What do you mean you don't know?
Is my lost
You're
internet
gonna make
for
me
a
do it.
minute there.
Linguistics.
Yeah.
Your linguistics is a 6, meaning average of 3. I would say, would you try and take the average of 3, or would you just roll 6?
I'll roll 6.
Okay. You need me to roll it for you, don't you?
No, my internet's back. My character sheet just isn't loading.
Ah, okay. It's up there. Isn't a valid roll. Yeah, roll 6, bitch. Roll 6, batch. 2. Yeah, you're not sure.
Don't get it started.
I mean, it's probably not a nice thing that he said, because he said it looking at you and spat, but you're not sure what it was. Like, I don't recognize that word on the top of my head.
I'm going to respond by calling him a very kind gentleman in Rover.
You're a very kind gentleman. You can see he growls. What did you say to me? Takes a menacing step forward. But the other...
Brackus is gonna punch him in the gut real quick. Loheim?
Talia just glares at fucking Loheim. Just like, shut up.
Are you doing like a punch that's enough to deal non-lethal, or...
Maybe enough to knock the wind out of him, let's say. So he didn't talk for like a good minute.
Well, I mean, that might knock him out because he's so weak.
You know what? Let's
Oh my
roll
God.
for it.
Getting a little book
Oh,
talk
God.
there, GM. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is a book
Do
talk?
not ask that question. You do not need to go down that rabbit hole for
Book
your
talk?
own sanity.
All right.
What?
Am I rolling for this?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the brawl.
Roll?
Wow. How much
Oh my
is brawl? Do
God.
I just
Horny?
go with body or melee?
No, it's brawl. So brawl is strength.
I don't have any brawl.
So if you don't have any brawl, then it's with a -2. Strength with a -2.
Oh, so 0.
It's 0 for you? So
I will
yeah.
use all my chance dice.
So, oh wow, no, don't do that. So then, basically, what this means, because it's a 0, is you just kind of give him a punch in the gut, which isn't really going to do anything other than, like, you know, it kind of looks like, it's like, oh, that wasn't comfortable. The other orc though does reach out and puts a hand on his buddy's chest and just says, just save it. Not worth it. And then says that in common, actually. Like, just says not worth it. So that you understand in the Scondian. And then they just point, gather your things. And they gesture to the 2 prisoners, touching each other's chests. What the fuck, Chili? What? Sensual. Oh my God. They say, gather your things, and they round you up. And right about there is a great place for us to take a break. So that, what?
Before you disappear, DM, what were the 2 prisoners' names?
Me, Lena, and John.
Yeah, it was Lena and John. Yeah, but we'll be back in a bit, maybe about 10 minutes. And when we return, party will be returning to the warband. Good times for all.
I know you're about to go on break, DM, but there is a question written on my sheet underneath abilities. Could you give me like a message about that?
On your sheet under abilities?
Talents and racial traits.
I don't see any questions, so I don't know what you're asking.
I picked 2 things because I wasn't sure which one will work better for the campaign.
I don't understand. You'll have to be more direct about it. But anyway, we will be back, and you'll get your I have a little intermission video thing to use. Yay!
Oh, cool.
We'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Hey.
sorry that I'm insane and like animals.
I'm back. I'm back. Oh wait. Oh.
There are worse things to being crazy over animals.
This is true. Oh no, the insanity and the animals are completely unrelated. It's just
Insanity.
I see a critter, I wanna make it happy.
Insane.
You missed the whole field mouse story arc.
Yep.
You did.
I missed a whole what? Field mouse.
The whole field.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
I didn't
what
take
does that
pictures
mean?
of him for demise. Shit.
Oh.
What about
Did
Demise?
he die?
Oh, he's alive. He felt a little bit better, jumped out of the tiny little thin box I had him in, and then ran around my apartment.
Once again, field mice can jump like 5 feet like ain't nothing. They're
Oh,
terrible.
No. I know. I not the first one I found, but it's just he was so ill, and everything. I'm like, he'll be fine in this. He's gonna die in like 4 hours anyway. But now he's back out in the world because husband got mad at him. So he will. The circle of life shall continue without my intervention.
It's the circle of life.
Yes. I would make a horrible druid.
Don't give yourself ideas.
Do it. Hey, is there like a death cleric equivalent to a druid? Just wondering.
Good question.
What?
If not, make the class.
A
Yeah,
death
might be fun to
cleric
homebrew.
druid? Spores? Grave?
Spores.
No, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Necromancer?
Spores druid, I get, because, fun guy.
Yeah.
Is there a
he's
cleric?
fun
Is there
guy.
a cleric of death? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that would be the Graves cleric, or if you use the Dungeon Master's Guide for the. There's also the Death cleric in the Dungeon Master's Guide, but that's more of a, hey, this is an example of how you would homebrew your own class, and then it makes the Death cleric. So I never use that one because it's more of a meant as an example thing, just like the ASMR in that book was meant as an example thing, and then they actually made a proper ASMR in Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Quick
I thought it was
question.
a long game.
So
What?
in the DM's guide, so in the Dungeon Master's Guide, there's literally like instructions or rules for building your own class.
Yeah. And then it gives you an example. It's like, for example, if we were building out a class, here we'll build out an example class, and we'll make a Death cleric, and then it builds out a Death cleric. It also builds out an Oathbreaker paladin.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Take notes,
where
guys.
those are from. But I never use those ones because they were designed as like a, hey, this was not like, oh, this is a class that you should use. This is an example of homebrew. And then it also tells you in the DMG that it's like, the intention of these ones is like, you'd probably give these to NPCs, not to player characters. Because they're designed to be like evil classes. But yeah.
Well, a contest I want to enter has build your own artificer, and I was going like, are there any like rules of thumb? Apparently, they exist in the one book I don't own for building classes.
You know, it's funny. The Dungeon Master's Guide has a lot of information that so many DMs have never bothered to read.
Okay,
Go figure.
reading something and retaining it are two very different things. I read Desolation. How much of it I remember? Shit.
Before I get started here back into the game, I was part of a server for a long time where there was a bunch of, like, it was a lot of different DMs, and there was a lot more players, and like you could run these different games in a shared world. But anyways, so many of the DMs in that server did not know, like they would be like, oh, how would I do this? And then they'd make up their own rules for stuff, and it's like, this is literally called out in the Dungeon Master's Guide on like this page and this page and this section. They're like, what?
I completely believe that you are the kind of person to cite sources.
Oh, I would cite sources 100%. Yeah.
Paragraph 4 of page 102 of the Dungeon Master Guide
I own
actually covers it.
I own like 10 D&D 5e books, and that's like one of the few ones I don't own.
I mean, it's one that you should have if you're a game master. But if you're just a player, then it's really not very useful for you.
I screwed up and I bought the 2024 versions of the core book rule set. And I'm just like, nobody uses
Ooh,
these.
good luck with you. Good luck with that one. Those are so unpopular, it's not funny.
My God. That's so
Okay,
funny.
I
It's
thought-
Katie! Oh my god, Katie's here! Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Katie in the
Oh,
chat!
welcome back,
Katie in the chat!
Hello.
We've got ourselves our lemon ginger.
Oh no! You're gonna bring that
Lemon
back up.
ginger.
Lemon ginger!
A lemon ginger.
Because she's a ginger and all her boys were lemons.
Yep. You got to start calling it your Katie shot.
Katie shot. What the fuck is it? Okay, Katie. The real quick context is I was complaining because my wife is making every morning a lemon ginger tonic, she calls it, which is good for the liver allegedly, and I have to drink it every fucking morning. And then so I said lemon ginger, and one of the other people is like, "Oh, it's so it's Katie." It's like, what the fuck? Because she's a ginger, and all her boy toys were lemons.
It was me. I said it.
It was you.
For clarity.
Okay. Yeah.
So that she knows who to be
Oh
angry at.
dear.
It sounds like your wife is trying to take care of you. I know, and that is why I drink it. It's just a horrible tonic that I wish. Like, why can't things that are good for you actually like not taste terrible? Like, why?
Well,
Why
there's ways to make it taste good.
Yeah, but that's like adding sugar and shit, and like that kind of defeats the purpose. So,
Oh.
Speaking of adding sugar, I'm literally here drinking a hot chocolate. So,
Hot chocolate.
How Canadian?
a hottie chalky. Hottie
I'm
chalky.
chunky.
Is that what Demise calls you, Leonidas? Anyways, getting back to the game. So,
Oh my god.
returning to the game. Yes. Anyways, you guys, no. No. Oh my god.
No. Oh my god.
That makes me so happy right now. Hottie chalky.
You have the weirdest things that make you happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like my children, they make me very happy, and they are the weirdest things.
They sure are.
Oh.
Can I cut the baby out and meet it early?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Mom, if I took a knife in the middle of the night and cut open your tummy, we'd see the baby. Yes, honey, but don't
no,
do
I
that.
won't
Oh,
hurt
Mom.
you.
No, Mom, I'd never hurt you. Yeah.
I would never hurt you.
I'd never hurt you. It's like
Never.
the concerning amount of stress she put on the you. Like, okay
Did you say
then,
that while
honey.
Did you say that while looking at you?
No, she just says, "Oh no, Mom, I never hurt you," and then just kept
Never
going on.
hurt
It's like,
you.
it's like
The only way that would be better is if like she like turned and looked at you. So I was like,
Yeah, no.
Little bombastic side eye.
No, she's over there like she basically considers herself like, you know, God's gift to her father, more or less. Like, she was born on my fucking birthday,
nice.
and she's like, she was my birthday present. Like, she says she was my birthday present.
That's how it is with my my younger sibling. Same birthday as my mom.
Yup, it's great. She's a little daddy's girl. It's like, yup. It's like, I'm your present, Dad. Yes, you are, honey. Yes, you are.
Yep.
Little frickin' princess over there. Dark and morbid as fuck, though. Like, geez Louise.
Question: what's your male to female ratio?
3-3.
Oh, dead heat.
50-50 split.
Yep, it's a 50-50 split. You know what somebody asked me once? Oh, did you plan it that way? My good sir.
You don't plan that.
You know how it works, right? Just because
Brother.
I put them in there doesn't mean I know which way it's gonna go. Yeah, it's like, oh, did
Not
you?
a
Was that
homebrew.
the homebrew. It's a homebrew. It's like, my brother in Christ. I mean, do you know how baby form?
Well, just because they know how babies happen doesn't mean they know how babies happen, you know?
Yeah. I mean, hey, to be fair, back in England or something, what was it, like Henry VIII chopping off people's heads or something? Because he thought it was like, oh yeah, the woman gets to decide, and like she's obviously keeping the baby away from me. Yeah, I want a son, and they're not giving me a son. Obviously, it's her fault. So like, off with her fucking head. The men who think the wife has
it's
dominant
actually his
genes.
incompetent genetics.
Some people's intelligence surprises me. Oh man, dominant genes. No, yeah, dominant genes is just, it's just certain genetics are dominant or recessive. Like our kids, each one of our kids had a 75% chance to be blonde, basically, because blonde is recessive, and I'm blonde, and obviously my wife must be dominant recessive in that area. Like she's not blonde, but she must be dominant recessive because our very first child was blonde. And every other child has been blonde since.
Damn.
Yeah, she's over here like she's holding out for that 25%, but in 6 kids, hasn't happened. No brownies amongst them.
Sometimes hair darkens as children age.
They're all pretty much. Most of them
blonde.
most of them are like my sister actually, who's like kind of a dirty blonde. So I don't know if it's gonna darken very much, but my youngest son, he's bleach blonde. I don't think his is gonna darken. It's like white. He's so cute. It's great.
That's cute.
Yeah. Anyway, Desolation. This is not Dungeons and Distractions. This is Desolation.
That's a good one.
I was a perfect Aryan child when I was a kid. I have dark hair now. All of my kids are like the perfect Aryan child. Bunch of light eyes with blonde hair. Jeez. Oh, man.
Chili has some of the most piercing blue eyes I have ever had the genuine pleasure to look into. Unfortunately, they're attached to a huge dork.
But
he's got really pretty eyes. Like, everybody says that.
Yeah, my kids have like, they've got like between, like some of them have like really bright blue eyes, but others there's like a combination of, some of them look gray at times. It depends on the light, like the light level around and how well you can see it. But it's kind of like from like a gray to a dark blue. Apparently, depending on the light, my eyes are like gray to green to blue.
My eyes are brown.
Yeah, because you're full of shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm full of whiskey.
Demise is prettier now? Prettier than what? Prettier than you, I bet. Okay. Nice. Demise was always pretty as fuck. Pretty to fuck. To fuck? Wait, pretty to...
Fuck.
Pretty the fuck?
Pretty the fuck. Oh, okay.
I'm a question, like, the fuck you talking about?
The fuck.
Demise is always pretty to fuck. Fucking hell. You can... I'm gonna stop talking now, and I love how... I love how Rithus, when I'm just blathering on, you're over here like just making beautiful art in the background. Like it's just getting more and more detailed. Like fucking hell, look at this scene. Look at this. Look at this shit. God. Okay, new scene. New scene. You woke up like 10 minutes ago, give me a break. There's no break for you, Katie. Don't you know this is your fucking lane?
You're gonna get a full-time job.
Yeah, I've got 2 mods in chat though. Isn't that great? So
not much to moderate though.
yeah, moderate these nuts. I'm dying. I'm going to continue with the adventure now. So the group of you end up getting back to the war camp, and I would say over the next Ritus makes amazing art. Yeah, she does, Vinci. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. I'd say about another hour goes by. So Loheim, you do restore 2 more of your burn goes away. You still can't open your sheet, can you?
No, I mean I can, but I haven't.
But you're lazy. Okay, I've removed 2 more points of your burn. Oh man. Wait a minute.
Using the chat command.
You're using D sheets to pull up your sheet. Oh my god.
It works.
I swear to fucking god, lazy git.
Lazy git. Oh my god.
You do make amazing art. Yes. Okay. Now, so new scene. Where we come up here is you are now back in the encampment. New recruits have been brought in. Like you can see, a bunch of the new individuals from this town are being, processed, checked over, for anything. You can see like the horde is rather brutal about this. Like you watch as they pull forward different people who are still alive, and like some kind of older frail fellow. And they're just kind of sorting them into 2 groups almost.
This is a cramped camp.
What?
This is a cramped camp.
Cramped camp? Nah. Well, it's kind of a little bit. You're kind of collected with other like the other recruits that had survived the battle. You can see some people have varying levels of injury. Some of them look to be a little worse off than others. Fiacris, would you be looking over people's wounds? And okay, so you're already just tending to different wounds of different people. Are you just taking the average on these? That's probably what makes sense.
Yeah, I'll do the average. We do the higher average.
The higher average. Well, you would roll. You would roll a dice for each one, but. I would say like technically half of the people you help would be at 2, and the other half you help would be at 3.
Okay.
Because and it evens out that way. So, you were saying something, Loheim?
Yeah, I'm helping out with first aid efforts.
You also have first aid?
I do also have first aid, yes.
Yes.
I have.
Yes, you do. You have an average of 2. So, yeah, I mean, you can go around, and so Fiacris is being like a little bit more helpful than you, but you're doing pretty well yourself, so you're helping with 2. So like anybody who's taken a lethal wound, you're basically able to turn one lethal wound, like just remove one lethal wound, like turn a lethal wound into a non-lethal. Whoa! I don't know what happened to the chat there for a second, but holy shit. I like how the top one says, damn, that roast burned more than the ginger. I don't know why it just rushed through like that, but damn.
I've seen this happen a few times. YouTube will just repost itself into the stream.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That does look familiar.
Yeah. Been doing that for a while now. Yeah, I've seen it do it a few times, but I didn't know why it was doing that. But yeah, apparently it's just reposting itself. I might have to work on that because that's a little weird. But anyway, it's also kind of funny, so maybe it's worth it. But yes, you're helping. You guys are helping some people, and that's you're mostly helping like the other survivors, right? Like the surviving new recruits, like from. Because the others, the survivors of the town, you're not with them. They've been separated from you. The survivors of the other side are being processed. But you can see they're being divided into like 2 groups. And in a couple times, in a couple places, you see, now it's Ruskins doing the dividing, and you don't know what they're saying. But I would say... Loheim, you could make a linguistics roll. Is anyone else good at linguistics?
Let me look.
I got a 2, I think.
Linguistics is I have a rating of 5.
You could attempt a roll. You have a high enough rating to attempt a roll. Kalia? Oh, no, I'm messed up there. What?
Do I need to roll, or is my average of 3 good?
You're gonna need a roll.
You need to roll?
I have linguistics
camera?
at 3. Is that even good enough to roll?
I'd say no, not for this.
Okay.
What did you call me? 2, 4. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I see. 4. And then Kalia? Kalia. Okay, good. Good.
Hold on.
Wait, did I mess it up?
The first time, yes.
Kalia.
did.
Or did I say Kalea the first time? Fuck.
Kalia.
Kalia. Isn't it Kalia?
Kalia.
Kalia? You're just messing with me, bitch. I got...
No, you just can't. You just don't have good linguistic skills.
Fucking linguistic skills. Roll your linguistics, bitch. Oh my god, YouTube just refreshed itself into the chat again. God damn it.
I got a 2. Fuck.
You got a 2 fuck?
I should have just went. You. Okay, I'm gonna add another to the counter just for that.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, yeah, rotate. Get rotated. Loheim.
Rotate.
Rotato potato. You don't know exactly what's being said, obviously, but you know little bits and pieces here and there. And it sounds like you're getting the word like when they point to the one group, the people who look healthier or things of that nature, they're saying like work or worker or something like that. Like the root would be like to work. So it's like okay, they're probably saying like these are good slaves, right? Be they combatant slaves or otherwise, they don't seem to be differentiating. Just like these are people who are going to be useful in some way to work. The word that they use for the other group, you have to like check yourself here, and you're like thinking like that can't be right. Is that right? And then like they keep saying it, and you're like,
oh no, it's
you're
not like food
you're
or something,
pretty
right?
sure the root word is food.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Soylent Green again.
So Loheim, you're pretty sure the root is food.
Do you, like, with my background and everything, I would know if Oruskin didn't have problems eating other humanoids, right?
They would have no problems eating a human. No.
Great.
Yeah.
I am going to look at
and it's mostly like the weak, like people who are weak, who look like they're too injured, or the old. It doesn't look like anybody like really young is put there. Like you can see in this village, you can see there were some children in this encampment. You can even see like a young terrified mother holding a baby. They end up in the work one. Like they're not over in the food. Probably a thing of, hey, like even a small offspring, like yes, will that person need to raise them? Yes, but that's still good, like that's good hearty stock in, you know, when they grow up, right? Like raise up a baby as a good worker. So it's like, okay, well they're not eating the babies, but you know, like the old, the infirm, the weak, food.
Well, I don't think they're gonna let us go as if we were indentured servants. And he's gonna like look at Fiacris and go, they're gonna eat the ones who are messed up, man. Let's keep helping people to, you know, morals and stuff.
The strong eat the weak, just the way of the world.
I don't know. I mean, yes, but that's usually not literal, and it's usually not biped on biped action, you know?
Hot biped on biped action.
Leonidas looks him directly in his eyes. He goes like, "You'd be surprised how often it's directly how you think."
Again,
Kalia wrinkles her nose and is like,
I'd prefer to not have to accidentally eat another one of these people,
yeah.
especially if they're sick.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're gonna share that with us. I think we're getting probably like.
Are you
travel
serious?
rations stuff. Well, I mean, look.
We are the bottom of the totem pole. You think they would give us the good meat?
And as you're saying that, you hear in Ascondian, it's like, food here, and a couple of Ruskins are heading down like through the group of the new people, like you guys, and they're giving out like they're passing out some kind of stew. They're wheeling like a big pot along here, and they're divvying up some kind of stew to the people. Now you guys haven't eaten yet today at all, and you're all hungry. And the stew has like it's hot. You can smell it. It looks like you see chunks of meat floating in it.
is there some kind of check that I can do to discern if there's human in it?
Like, where's the beef?
Probably
long pigs.
Long man. It would
like a survival or something.
Yeah, it would probably be survival, and you'd likely have to have like a bowl of it. Like you're gonna need to examine some of this to see like what is this? What does this mean?
Probably I will take a bowl.
Okay. Take a bowl. What is your? Are you going to take the average? Or are you going to roll?
You won't tell me what I need, do I?
No, I won't tell you.
Would hunting and foraging count?
I would say probably not.
Okay.
Your husband is related to the Donaire party?
No, Donner. Like Donner Pass.
I don't know what that means.
It's a piece of American history.
You know about the Donner Party? Jesus!
No, he doesn't know about the Donner. Why would a Canadian know about the Donner Party?
We're literally talking about Soylent Green. He doesn't know about the Donner Party.
Wow. Yes, we're talking about your ancestors, my love. So the Donners of the Donner Pass, they basically got stuck traveling west. They ended up eating each other.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, are you rolling or are you taking the average?
Right. It makes me nervous because it's not a very good number, like for an average.
I mean, Jackers tried to sneak off the hunt.
2 or 3. Probably not.
Damn.
I rounded up.
Well, you can round up.
Just round up my average.
You would have to roll a single dice to see if you get a 2 or a 3. It's a 50-50.
I'll roll 1 dice then.
Okay. So you're taking the average and you're rolling 1 dice. Okay, it's a 3.
Okay.
With a 3.
Is there a Desolation equivalent of like the help action?
Kind of ish. There's there's synergy and teamwork. So if you have if you work as a team, if you have the same skill, you can help someone else. And for every person helping who has a skill rating of 4 or higher, +2 bonus is given to the person making the roll. So if you have a rating of survival of 4 or higher, then you could assist with this.
I have that.
You do.
I also have that.
Loheim also has that. So you would have combined, this would be 4 more dice added on to your survival. And it would actually be the person with the best survival is the one who would make the quote unquote roll. So that would be 10 from Loheim with the combination of all of you trying to figure out what is this meat. So I would say then, taking the average.
I don't have a survival of 10.
No, you have a survival of 6. plus
Oh, okay,
4.
okay.
And-
Plus 4. Okay.
Yeah, plus
I
the
get it.
total. Yeah.
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 So
average
that would
is
be
5.
10, average being 5. Yeah. So
Okay.
the group of you combined looking at this, you're like, let's see here. The meat itself in this stew is, well, it's suspect. Like, you think, okay, this does look and kind of smell like pork, but you haven't seen any pigs in a while. Yeah.
We should probably eat around the meat.
It's a meat stew. Like, that's what the stew's made of. It's made of the meat.
There's no veggies? No
Nope.
tubers?
Nope.
Leonidas says, "What a waste of resources," and drinks his whole.
Dear gods, man.
You feel nourished. Yeah, like it is literally just like, this is the most plain, bland fucking stew. Like, it's just meat and broth. Like, it's probably like it's brothy. So like they boiled the bones. They made a broth with this, you know. But then like there's chunks of meat in it, and that's what it is. It's broth and protein.
I'm gonna give mine to Leonidas.
Well, it has protein in it, so
Yeah.
I will just drink the broth.
The broth. As you try not to
So
think
she'll
about
just
what the
drink the
broth
broth.
is probably, like what kind of bones the broth is made from.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's just like
It has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Do we get hardtack with it? Or
Nope. They
No?
give you nothing else but this brothy meat stew. It doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. Like, it's just boiled meat in chunks. Like the most basic thing. Like, they're not giving anything special. Like you said, you're the bottom of the totem pole, and hey, right now, like, it's the end of the world. They're giving survival rations. Like, hey, it's not anything particularly pleasant. It's not flavored. It's got no vegetables in it. It's just broth and meat. Suspect meat. Very suspect meat.
Yeah.
And they're not giving you anything else.
Mystery meat.
Yeah. Everybody else, like all the others, like all the other people, they're just eating it, but you know, they don't know what you know.
I'm just gonna give mine to Leonidas and be like, we shouldn't tell the others.
Why
That would
not?
go poorly.
It might.
I know that might cause a riot.
That might
I
not
mean-
be a. That might not be a bad thing.
Could be a good chance to slip out, but
Great
The
way to
last
make more
time I-
food.
yeah, great way to make more food. Might be a good opportunity to slip out, sure, but the last time I tried to help us slip out, I decided to take a nap afterwards. So
Maybe your eyes are bigger than your stomach. I say, eating the second helping of soup.
Yeah, Leonidas, you know, you feel like, hey, actually kind of satisfied.
I do not stop. I think me and Theocris have both given him our helpings, and it's just like, here you go, man. I'm good.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, Fiacris, you're not eating. Yeah.
Oh no, definitely not.
You're like, ugh. As you think about it, like, you guys, all you've been given, like, even in the previous days, you were fed like a nondescript stew, but you know, it hadn't really come up of what was in it before. But now, it's like, did you have any of this already without thinking about it? Best not to think about it further.
Well, I look around like, you guys are surprised where they get the meat from?
Perhaps,
I almost laugh out
I'm
loud.
just disappointed.
yeah, not surprised, just disappointed. I mean, I knew already about the Oruskans and their habits. I just figured maybe they'd take the time for cultural sensibilities, which it occurs to me now that the idea of a cultural sensibility and what is an obliquely survival-oriented mode of life isn't really going to be anybody's priority and shouldn't even be mine, but yet they remain.
Survival at its simplest. Eat the weak.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a lot of different flavors of weak, you know?
You actually just got pointed at Leonidas and shown that he's the weakest one technically out of all of us. He's 2 points away from dying.
But Leonidas laughs at
That doesn't mean he's the weakest. It just means he's the most injured.
Ah, yes. The smiling giant has a few secrets. Fair warning.
The smiling giant. Ho, 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 green giant.
Giant.
I was just going to look down at himself. I think killing me for my meat would actually be like a caloric negative. I wonder if that's why I'm not dead yet. Is that like the act of swinging an axe would probably take out more than it would put in, you know?
You'd make a decent broth.
Yes, decent broth, stewed lightly, roasted slightly. What are there any spice about?
I wonder if orcs eat too many elves. Do they, like, suffer the impact of the curse at all?
Curse?
You're going to keep
Interesting.
talking unless you talk about such useless topics such as the eating others.
Well, when all the world is a plate.
And all the world's a plate. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Cheese
You're
and crackers.
insufferable.
When all the world is a plate, morality becomes really, really gray, doesn't it? As I slurp down my second bowl of soup.
Oh god. It's not soup, it's stew.
Mm-hmm.
You do have to chew.
Yes.
The meat chunks are chewy. Some more than others.
I chew.
Mm-hmm.
Before the world went sideways,
Nom 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 nom.
num num num, magic was a blessing.
Nom nom
Now
nom.
you
nom.
get, now you get burned at the stake for helping someone with a healing spell.
Nom,
Isn't
nom,
it
nom, nom.
wonderful?
With
Mm-hmm.
it's helping someone with a healing spell. As he says that, it's like there's only 2 kinds of magic that can actually heal people.
Oh, DM, I know, I'm loving this.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Which kind of magic do you use to heal? Ollie asks, and she's giving him like the side eye.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, he's human. There's only one kind that humans can use.
Who said anything about me knowing how to heal anything? I'm a gentle giant that fights with my fist.
You literally just said that.
I gave the example that you're burnt at the stake for a healing spell. As I look at my slightly burnt robes. Nothing to do with
Meanwhile,
me.
over here, Kalaya with her 7 empathy smells bullshit.
Yeah. I smell fucking bullshit a mile away right now with my character.
I love how Leonidas, he has a charisma of 1 and no con ability. He can't lie at all.
Not at all.
So I mean, yeah,
You are a necromancer, aren't you?
just outright says something.
Prove it.
Prove it. Oh, that's the thing.
No human can use healing magic, and you say you were burnt at the stake or attempted to. Humans hate dealing with the undead or those who can use magic with the undead. It is a completely reasonable assumption to make. Now, do you want to try saying something otherwise?
Reason has gone out his window in the long lazy night. Reason has disappeared in the long winter. Reason is survival. I laugh and work on my third bowl
Oh,
of soup.
great.
3rd bowl of soup.
I'm dealing with a deaf person who talks too much in a nut job.
Well, I mean,
Bjarka's gonna look offended.
fair.
He's gonna say, "I'm not deaf." Like,
Yeah, but she's not talking
Miming?
about you.
Or,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Horik.
I forgot
Yeah.
about the doctor
Horik.
tag.
Yeah,
Horik.
Horik is
person.
around. Yeah, it looks like Horik's around, and he's providing like. It looks like the orcs have dragged him over to some of the new recruits, and they're having him like. They must recognize that he's got medical skill, and he's examining the people that have been deemed like viable to work. So it looks like, oh, he survived the battle too. That's good.
So I'm just gonna like sit there and think for a minute and go, you know, so assuming that you were some kind of necromancer, looking at his robes, can I identify them as being part of any bigger association?
It's
Like if it's a uniform?
just looks like clothes.
Just looks like clothes? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, assuming that you were a necromancer, which I'm not saying that you were, but I'm not saying that it's not a possibility. What would you have mostly done? Because there's definitely moral ways to use such skills. Just, utilizing skeletons as a workforce has been something I wanted to look into to see if anybody else had ever done it, but
Now,
not
Loheim,
something that gets recorded.
you'd probably see, like, because you're pretty intelligent and such. Like, I mean, he looks like an Ascondian to you, particular flavor of Ascondian, but Ascondian nonetheless, her nationality. You also know that the necromancers of Cardanan, they were a very specific group of people, and he doesn't look like one of those people. So if he was a necromancer, and again, you're not saying that he is, then he would probably be one of those few who practiced within the Empire, either below, like, unsanctioned, like, unofficially doing things for the Majora's Guild that didn't officially recognize it as a viable thing, or the more likely thing for an Ascondian who has necromancy is just someone who's they're trying to keep to themselves and like keeping it even more on the down low. So yeah. But again, that would be if he was a necromancer. Leonidas looks like he kind of looks like what you'd expect of a blacksmith, honestly. Like that upper body.
I do not miss arm day or leg day. Ripple biceps.
Right. Like, he's just looking at him up and down like, I have a few ideas about you, and you know what? I just want to say, it's the end of the world, baby. Do you live your life unapologetically.
End of the world, baby. You do you. Amazing.
Oh my God.
Ends and beginnings are often the same.
Built like a truck. Oh man.
Built like a truck.
What's a truck? Now, around this point, like the food's come around, and you can see people have been separated off, and the people who were separated into the group food, into the food group, they're being taken off elsewhere in the camp, and you're not sure you're going to see them again, at least not in their present state. Anyway.
Well, if anybody still worships gods, feel free to say a prayer for those poor souls.
Shut up. You're really annoying, aren't you?
Yes!
You're really annoying, aren't you? Yes.
Being terribly smart is horribly, horribly annoying.
I wouldn't know. I mostly
And you're
don't
smug and condescending.
No, that's
built like a shit brick house.
I'm going like, that's our friend over there's job to be smug and condescending.
A shit break house.
As I point at Loheim.
I'm a little condescending. But I'm aware of it. So.
All right. Well, as that's going on, there's a little bit of commotion nearby, and then you hear some approaching, and you see there's another group of Eruskans. These ones, though, they're goblins. They have
More on the hierarchy?
It's hard to say. Like, there's the thing. You don't know exactly how the hierarchy works within this group. But you do know that Eruskans are at the top. And goblins are not orcs, but they are Eruskans. And therefore, they're much higher in the totem pole than your group. And you don't know if they're equal to the orcs or not. But they're around, you know. It's just like, okay, that's sure. That's a thing. They're there. But this is a group of goblins that are approaching. You can see they have long knives at their belts and carrying bows as they approach the group. You see the goblins themselves. They look a little bit shorter than a human, but they have kind of a stooped gait and posture that makes them look shorter than they are. Really, they're rather gangly and rather odd and kind of frightening looking. Wide faces, long pointed ears, even more accentuated than an elf, and big shark-like teeth in their wide mouths, eyes spaced out. They really have a, you know, what a human would consider to be a very unnatural appearance, like a rover to a human. A rover looks pretty much human. They're almost human. They're human akin, whereas a goblin is very obviously different. Even still, though, in the before, goblins were more accepted than their orcish kin, as there were goblins who did find means of being traders out in the in different lands, managing to gain some small stature from that. Other goblins, though, were known as raiders and attackers and cannibal shark doo. These ones, they definitely have these, unnerving grins, toothy, on their faces. And one of them, Kalaya and Fiacris, you actually recognize as the Primalist. This group of goblins, though, comes over towards your party, and one of them just grabs Loheim from your group and pulls him out of your group.
Ah! Well, saw this coming.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, one of them just pulls out of the group, and the one who's obviously their leader, like the Primalist one, he sneers at Loheim. He's a little bit, he actually stands up, like extends his, like straightens up a little bit. Don't take the twink. Straightens up a little bit to be a bit taller than you, and looks down upon you, and just this big, unnatural looking grin just widens, and then just
oh, look, hey, nature's chosen. Hey, congratulations as a species, feed us. How can I help you today?
I think Loheim deserved that, says Katie. Oh man, he just sneers down, but cocks his head slightly and one of nature's lessers who knows his place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, refreshing.
Damn.
Yeah, goblins and elves have beef.
Oh, big beef.
Big beef. In out of character terms for chat, the beef between elves and goblins goes back thousands and thousands of years. Goblins and elves have competed for nature's favor. Goblins just straight up worship nature to the extent of they won't take more than they need from nature to survive. A goblin generally will not hunt big game unless they are intending to feed other people, because that would just be wasteful. So they hunt small game, just enough for them for a meal or two. Now, yeah, goblins and elves, they've had beef for centuries, millennia even. That beef ended, well, it didn't quite end, but the goblins won about 600 years ago when nature rejected elves as a species, ejected them from forests, murdered their leaders. Yes.
Damn.
Elves as a species are rejected by nature even now. When an elf is in an area for too long, plants and animals begin to die. The land goes barren. Summers worsen. Winters intensify. When elves congregate.
Yep. We are not wanted.
Yeah, nature rejected them 600 years ago. Murdered their leaders. Like, nature killed the druids, like the elven druids. Yeah. And so the goblins, the goblins consider this to be their victory against the elves. And they still don't like elves. But, you know, over here, that's why he's picking on Loheim. Because, I mean, you know, like, Loheim's an elf, and, like, the goblin's just taking any opportunity to rub it in his face because, haha, you little shit. I want an intense winter. That's not too bad. But the goblin seems to be amused and kind of surprised and a little bit pleased that, you know, in his words, you know your place. Then just he just spits at your feet and just, what pathetic creature you are. Look at you.
Well, I mean, hey, in my defense, it could be worse. I could be a kobold.
Oh wow! Let's all slam dunk on it.
The goblin leans in, and you can just feel his breath on your skin. Those teeth very close to your face, almost like cat slit pupils up against your face, as the goblin just breathes out. At least a kobold is useful.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, have you heard their theologies? I got a whole book on them. Really, I mean, if we were gonna do you know, religious war thing, if anything, I feel like it would be elves and goblins versus the kobolds. Have you heard what they've said about nature? Good lord.
I love how you're the goblin just leans back. But be careful, elf. You're fortunate you're still useful, at least as a spear catcher.
Feel like I'm bony enough that I might be more useful as a spear. I don't know. Leonidas will probably try it out next time.
Really? Is that your approval?
If
maybe
it
not
won't
so much a spear, maybe a club.
Oh, like a shillelagh?
Yeah, shillelagh. I like that
Yeah.
word. Shillelagh.
Fun word.
The goblin.
Chris, how do you feel about the word shillelagh?
As you say that, you are lifted off the ground.
Oh,
Hello?
damn.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't the goblin shorter than him?
No.
No.
No, he's taller. And also, I'm pretty
Taller by a
sure
little
that,
bit.
like, Loheim maybe weighs 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, he's not lifted off the ground by this goblin. He's lifted off the ground by one of the other ones. This one, he doesn't look like he's terribly strong. He looks more lithe. I mean, he's the primalist, and primalists are their intelligence casters. But one of the other ones, a goblin that looks a little bit beefier, he's the one who lifts you off the ground as the goblin just says, "Watch your back, elf. I'll be watching for you to slip up."
How are his background dancers armed? Heavily?
Pretty well. Like, they have bows and they've got blades at their sides. One thing that is well known about goblins, they are expert archers. Like what you normally expect of, oh yes, elven archers in like fantasy media, actually that's goblins.
In this one.
Yeah, in this one that's goblins. Goblins are the expert archers. Elves are musical.
So not heavily armored, probably leathers and those and
Yeah, they're not heavily armored, but they're definitely armed and dangerous. And I mean, there's warband around. Like they don't look like they're concerned wading through this group killing their hearts. But yeah, like the big one, he just throws you into the group of into the group. Like Leonidas, you can catch him if you want.
I will catch our twink.
Okay.
Loheim goes completely stiff. Like he does not move at all while he is being manhandled.
Just thrown.
He's just like, okay.
Yeah. Now when he says that thing about watch your back, because I'll be watching for you to slip up, the grin, there's something about like the way his face looks when he says that you would describe to be almost like lupine in nature. Like just the way his face kind of shifts and shapes for a moment, like that looked very wolf-like. But then they stalk off like a pack of animals, and you guys are just kind of left there amidst the group. And that's where we're gonna leave it for this week. I love the art of the goblin, by the way. That is fantastic.
So good.
Thank you.
It's great. That's terrifying, actually. Holy shit. That's about
Things
right.
Loheim has done so far. Fall unconscious, get bullied. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Don't bully me, I'll come. Anyway, so...
Dude, I've done nothing but get beat up.
Now
Yeah,
you've
the
thrown
meat
hands.
shield.
Yeah, you've done well and you've thrown hands.
Yes, but I'm also the most wounded one at the group.
Yeah,
It's
for
the
now.
nature of the meat shield, my friend.
Beat the
Actually,
meat shield.
I think our other friend is the strongest one of the group, but he doesn't look like it.
Fiacris is the most hardy of the group. He's able to take the most punishment because he's got the strongest will.
Loheim, on the other hand, yes, I'm going to immediately prostrate and do something that any other elf would pick up a weapon about.
Well, it would depend. It would really depend on the elf, honestly. But
and how sober they are in that moment.
Yeah, God, I don't know what's going on with the fucking YouTube thing, but it likes to refresh on me there. It's kind of crazy.
0 out of 10 soup was terrible here.
Yeah, and then don't take the twink.
I'll take the twink.
Oh my god. Well, when we come back next week, we should have 2 more characters back again, and I will see you guys next time for more Desolation. Oh, wait a minute. Who are we raiding? Let's see here. Who are we gonna go bother?
Lana.
Is Lana live right now?
Lana's live. She's playing Backrooms.
She's playing Backrooms. Okay, before I try and start the raid, what's the fucking message? Because remember last time...
Yeah, last time you didn't start the message until you started the raid, and then we all came... What was it? Lana's cyborg?
Something about...
Just for the sub.
Let's raid... Yeah, subs for the sub, and let's raid the cyborg, and then you're a bottom.
How about Lemon Ginger?
Lemon Ginger says hello.
Lemon Ginger.
No, here we go. Lemon Ginger says hello. Like that.
Yes.
Lemon Ginger says hello, and then like spam democracy.
There we go. Sorry, Katie, you've been gone from server for like 2 weeks. We have to get all of our bullying done that we haven't had. Like we gotta.
Lemon Ginger Katie says hello. All right, we are going to go raid Lana. Bother. Here's your other raid message. It should be, we're here to bully the cat girl.
Yes, we're here to bully the cat girl.
Yes.
Here to bully the cat girl. There you go.
Let's go get her.
All right, chat. Go have a great time. I'm going to go, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Good job, everyone.
Yay.
Good stream. Love you guys. We see you next week.
I'm now blue.
Hopefully who's gonna play?
Silence, before you go.
What?
Experience points. Experience points.
Oh,
Every session is the rules.
you got one for
For being here.
you got 3 experience
One for
points.
showing up.
You get 3 experience points and 1 style. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.